weak stamina.
Looking
Take
at
more
you,
Viagra.
rhythm. System. Rhythm.
Get into the rhythm.
You know, I swear to God,
Pace
the
yourself.
more you insult me, the more I'm gonna add, you know, I want to add something terrifying to this encounter.
Wait,
I'm
how
already
am I
terrified,
insulting
and I
you?
wasn't.
Yeah,
We're
I
insulting
wasn't
rhythm.
directly insulting you. I was insulting rhythm.
yeah.
I
Too
mean,
bad.
maybe I said system to begin with, but I quickly corrected myself when I realized.
Too bad, I am now incredibly nettled.
Oh, Jen, get out of here!
He's added 5 more sorcerers.
No, killing by no,
3 of them are extra hostile.
no.
3 of
Does
them
that
have
just mean they've got bigger fireballs?
Maybe. They have a bloodlust.
The range doesn't matter. 30 feet, 60 feet, still gonna hit both
They
of
have
us.
cursed items that
pretty
need to
much.
have blood to be fulfilled.
Oh right. That makes sense.
Speaking of, who has a problem with gay magical frogs? Really?
Oh, why would anyone have a problem with that?
Why would
magical
anybody have a
frogs?
problem with that? I don't understand.
Where did this come out of?
Wait,
Like,
we talked about bullymongs already?
Bullywugs? Oh, those things. Wait, slads. Slads are gay magical
No,
frogs.
fuck
No,
slads.
fuck slots.
I know why you're saying fuck slad system, and I disagree. Slags are great when they don't take your arms.
hey.
When don't they take your arms?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
you know,
when they impregnate you.
Oh, hey, at least you get to keep your arm.
that's your
Okay,
fault.
look, the law behind slads is this is it. They have 3 things they do: be born of chaos, kill things, or rape.
Or
And
all.
they don't care. They will kill and rape their own people.
Dude, we're off. They're gonna go after Lear.
This is why we ethnically eliminate Lux.
God damn, I see how it is.
Alright, well that means
Wow.
that Atty and Aura, you guys gotta go too, unless you guys are racially diverse.
I mean, I'm racially diverse, but...
Fine.
Wonderful. I'll find more information. And now, the amount of people on the planet have now become less as I now slowly find an image of Atty. So, serious news now. Where last we left our party, the party of Schnub, Stonehall, and Oriana have recently found 2 rather interesting people, whereas Lux and Wilroft have somehow managed to fuck the party all over again.
We're at it again.
Twice!
High five.
Yeah, new record. Murdering people get fucking things over. Yeah, new record.
So, not only that, but they have been rather nettled and annoyed by a mysterious figure with a spear that's been seemingly having a bit of mischievous and dangerous fun with the group. After some hijinks and some falling rubble, we now are led back to the party. Hey! Hey, what are you guys doing? You just stood silent. Were you guys listening to the intro?
I just stand at T-post.
She's not even loaded in yet!
Elevator music.
God damn it!
I just had the little
Alright.
wheel
Sorry,
spinning in
don't
front
you
of me.
realize that, like, every once in a while your brain just trails off on just a tangent? Sometimes entire worlds are born and die of this, and we don't even realize it.
Excuse me.
Me again?
I want everybody to roll me a perception.
I usually end up murdering trains of thoughts.
What's a train?
What is that?
The
Trying?
thing that all of
I
those
believe
things were on.
Stonehowl counts as that.
Sure, hit like it.
There's so many jokes to be made right there, but I can't because I've actually been influencing it with a amount of people who've wanted to fuck Stonehowl in this campaign.
One day we'll get her
Oh,
laid.
one of them.
She's got large
Personality?
tracts of land.
So that too.
Ooh.
I always just thought it was great personality. Yeah, they're just amazing personality.
Right. I'm gonna roll that. Roll 1d100 to see how many people want to fuck her.
So let me. So what are your perceptions, everybody?
Oh,
4.
4 for Stonehull.
7?
7 for. No, my paper.
No.
All right, cool.
So,
No,
Schnub,
Snub.
welcome,
Alan,
partner.
you have to roll perception. Lux,
Alan!
what is your perception?
Wait, we have to roll it too?
Yes.
Server
Everybody,
dwellers must
because of all of our
perceptionize.
terrible jokes.
I thought we were. Oh, okay.
Perception. Give me a roll.
First off,
That's a
Dan.
4. Not very good for my first physical die roll. I'm gonna stop rolling physical die. That was not good.
I got an 11.
Shnub, please impress me.
Save us with your amazing wisdom. Wait, +2, 6!
What after all?
A perception.
Fuck.
Oh no. That's
What did
not
you-
good. 12.
Better than most of ours.
Since nobody got above the 15, everybody just sees what's around them currently. Lux and Wilra, around you happen to be 30 armed men in Arabian garb on red and black camel, pointing their scimitars to you, with 2 mages in the back holding some sort of energy in their hands aimed directly at you all.
Look very cash money to me.
Ooh. Danger.
The man who was initially the leader of the group, who was pointing their scimitar at you first, leans over. So, sorry, wait, wrong voice.
Dies.
It's kills
So
over.
So then, what's are the 2 of you colorful folk just popping up in this desert sun? Why are you here?
Well, we got lost. Down there. There's a well, you wouldn't believe me, but underneath this ground there's a temple with a lot of monsters, and I wanted to leave, but I didn't consider that going up to a place where there would be other people. So now I'm here.
What kind of monster?
Yeah, skeletons and
He holds
things
a hand. He holds hand up to you. And then he quickly tilts his head over to a friend of his, shifts his chin up, and then his friend raises a hand. It glows, and then nods back. All right, so there are skeletons below us, and many undead apparently. So, why were you down there in the first place?
Well, me and my friends were moving around this place when we stumbled, well not stumbled, but I believe one of us, if I remember correctly, created a hole by accident. We found this tunnel and we decided to investigate it. Inside of this tunnel, there was this huge
No, sir. My bad.
Alright, inside of this tunnel, there's this huge temple underneath this place. It's weird. There's a bunch of more undead under there, and there's a lot of creatures, I think. We saw skeletons, and we saw someone who was in the darkness running away from us. Oh, and I saw a god.
So, he looks back to his friend. What? His friend holds up a hand. Nods again. There's a what?
The
What?
god down there. Yeah.
I mean, well,
Dies.
Yeah, we can introduce you to this god.
If Zone of Truth was cast, then technically I'm not lying.
No, a Zone of Truth has not been cast. So there's many undead and a god down there.
Yes, a god of what vegetable was it? Potatoes? Some green vegetable. A god of vegetable.
Leaf?
Cabbage.
Oh, not leaves, not leaves. It was spinach. No, not spinach.
Cabbage. Cough, cabbage.
Oh, cabbage. It was cabbage. It was cabbage. A god of cabbage.
Lux, make me a dex save.
A what?
A dexterity save.
Damn it. I went to roll, and since having roll, I accidentally typed yeah. I did.
You rolled a yeah.
Yeah.
So how did your yeah go?
Damage.
Okay, I'm rolling.
So what'd you get for your yeah?
I got a no.
I got a 10.
Oh, that's
Like,
definitely a no.
As you open your mouth, something sweet hits the back of your throat. There's a cough drop. You seem to be having a bad time.
Oh, thank you.
He ends up coughing on
Bow.
cough trap.
Thank you for helping my friend. Now, yes, very many undead were down there. There was a god again, the god of cabbage, and my friends are down there. They're doing stuff, trying to probably kill the undead. Knowing one of them, they really like to kill undead.
Yeah.
Well then, he looks around your group. You there, Raj. Hi. Take section B and section C and head off. I'll take section A and we'll investigate this a little further. 20 of the men kind of nod, get up and leave. And now you are left with... you're left with one man and 2 mages and 2 other men on Camelback holding scimitars. He looks at you. Alright then. So, could you direct us towards this, and maybe we can assist with the clearing of this area?
Probably. I don't know the direction, but if we could go directly back down, that's where part of it is. About 200 feet under us, and if I'm facing the right direction, the cave sprawls out that way, and I point in the direction that I'm still facing towards, like, the cave that I had teleported through. That way, or just go down, we could enter it somewhere.
He's kind of looking at you just like pantomiming about the place and like, uh-huh.
Do you get what I'm trying? Like, I mean, other than that, the entrance is so far away at this point, I don't know where it could be.
Yeah, left of the sand dune, then take a right of the next sand.
Now don't forget. Now if you hit the cactus, you've gone too far.
Actually, it's not far from the mountains.
The mountains are really near you all, actually. On one side, there's the mountains in the distance. But, like, the distance is like... It seems further, but that's because there's a bunch of sand being kicked up by the night wind. Also, I'm sorry, I said sun before. It's supposed to be moon because it's nighttime right now.
Oh, okay.
The other sun.
So, what are we going to do now?
Well... if I had to be honest with you... A group of ours was left earlier and hasn't returned yet. And now, 2 rather colorful individuals. I've seen Dragonborn of your kind before, but I've never seen a human with rocks on her face before. Kind of tilts left and right, looking at you. So, consider this a bit of a blind gesture, as I want to find out more, because you've piqued my interest. Do you know where that hole is? So we can go down there.
Could I make some check to see if I remember?
History.
May I also make a check?
Of course.
Yay.
You can roll your yeah.
Roll my 1d30 plus yeah.
Careful, you might get another no.
History. It's gonna be a history, correct?
Uh-huh.
I got a 16.
And you will roll.
Laura?
Will Roft!
Oh, you're on mute, buddy.
Oh, he said be right back in chat.
Ah.
God damn it, Will Roth!
Well, you're able to tell the direction that the explosion happened. And where the hole is. Are you gonna lead him there?
Can you repeat? Sorry, someone was talking to me.
Motherfucker, both of you.
So no,
Alright.
my mom was talking. Sorry.
You're able to tell where the explosion and hole are, and if you want, you can lead him there.
Or teleport straight down and avoid that whole mess.
I look over at Warroft and just like give the "it's up to you" look.
Ah, yes, the up to you look. One of my favorite looks.
Raised eyebrow?
Sorry.
Wait, do Dragon Balls have eyebrows?
It's up to you and how you designed your character.
I guess they kind of have just brows.
We have extra shiny scales.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we could just go back down, but I do remember where the hole roughly was. Can I head off?
So you're gonna lead them back to where you killed his friend, right?
That's a smart idea.
Well, honestly, with my intelligence score, I really don't know the wiser, nor have I associated who they are yet, so yes, that's where we're going.
Wait, they've told us who they are.
Kind of. They said that their associates haven't returned.
Kinda.
Yeah, they said that
I probably would have figured that out yet. I probably would have figured that out, but either way, I'm still gonna lead them there. Because I'm pretty sure we destroyed every remnant of that.
No, there's still a squished camel.
Oh, he got obliterated in the fire.
Really?
There's nothing.
You
there's
guys saw what was in the hole, not what was above the hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
There
There
might be
I mean, there was an explosion. There's not much signs of it. But
what I thought was because there was the rock ball, which like basically reduced them to mush, and then the fireball, which was in the same area. I don't know where the guts could have went if they didn't get obliterated, and then we also burned more.
We could go back down.
Either way, that's where I will lead them.
Okay.
He does mention that he has 2 magic casters with him who can dimension door if you want to.
You can do that.
He looks at his friends. Can you? His friend's like, yeah.
Well, how good are you people at fighting?
Oh.
He takes out his sword and a whip. Stands on his camel, whips the camel. It starts to bray about the place, and he's managing to balance on one foot, swinging his sword around.
Come on, make him roll for it. I want to watch him fall off. Make him roll for it. I want to watch him fall.
I'm actually gonna roll his performance for that.
Please. I'm sorry.
I would love you to.
It's me being selfish, I know.
I'd like to back up.
He has rolled a 20. He's rolled a 31 on performance.
Well, he's doing it very well.
Yeah,
this guy has like proficiency in persuasion and performance times 10.
Yeah.
He then sits back, he then makes, as his full circle comes back, sits down, puts the sword back, and looks at you. Yeah, I could say I'm pretty decent with a sword.
Okay.
I can tell. Although, judging by the numbers, you might want to get as many of your men down there, but what I do know is directly 200 feet down
As you see that, his brow furrows. I will not risk the life of more of my men than I have to.
Alright, well, to my knowledge, there's about 200 skeletons down there. Not directly, but like almost directly beneath this point. And I point down at the ground.
Ass.
Did you just say, can you eat ass? Is that what you said? Lux?
I'm gonna. Lux, is that really what you said? Lux, what did you say?
How efficient are you at eating ass?
I want to give you a few seconds before I roll initiative for this fight.
No.
What did you say?
I said, can it eat grass?
Oh. No.
As I point to the camel.
It's my.
He looked at his camel. Can you eat? Yes, it could eat grass. It's a camel. It eats things.
Can I pet your camel?
You have grass in your pocket? Wait, why do you have weed?
I don't have
Listen, we want people to help us kill undead, not high camels. All right, that's on my bucket list, not on our objection list.
Actually, I was handed weed and I still have it on my character, by the way.
Yeah, she's still
You're not with us. Silence voices in my head. This is the true party talking.
I asked if I could pet the camel, not fucking
No. No. No.
Let the camel eat your ass.
Well,
Does your camel like accent? No, I'm joking.
this goes along with our one question earlier, bestiality.
Look, I'm already in a very good mood after a little bit of your fanatic. But I don't think I trust you enough to touch my camel. He looks down at his
Camel.
and
Alright.
he then looks at you. So, do you want a dimension door down, or do you want to show me where you and your friends fell?
I guess Dimension Door would be the best. I look over at Warroft.
With all of us together, we would likely. That's probably the best option now.
Dimension Door.
Would you allow me to cast a few spells first?
Only if you tell us what you're casting. And then he looks at his two mages in the back and asks them to come forward just to identify the spells that you're casting.
We'll be
Just to make sure-
casting. Sorry.
No, just to make sure that you're casting the spells that you're casting. So if you're casting something different, you gotta roll deception.
Yes, alright. I will be casting Mirror Image. And I will be casting Blink onto myself.
I don't think
Then
Lux
I
was
will go
gonna
down.
eat the camel.
What
I think he
does
was gonna
Blink
see
do?
the camel eat him.
Makes you blink.
Makes your eyes very watery.
Makes you break out in tears.
I have Palat. The Palat?
Basically,
Hanging
at
out
the
a chat?
end of every one of my turns, I roll a d20, and if I roll a certain number, I go to the ethereal plane until the beginning of my next turn.
What?
So it's like
So,
using fly in Pokemon.
So rolling 11 or higher, you will vanish from your current plane of existence, okay?
What?
Yes.
Alright.
You become a ghost for like half the time.
Oh.
Yes, it's basically for if it's used in combat, you disappear. If you roll high enough, you'll disappear on your enemy's turn, then come back on your turn. It's supposedly what it does.
Alright.
Yeah,
then,
yeah, that would have been
that
very
works.
entertaining to watch
Okay,
those rolls.
so they nod to their leader and he's like, alright, wonderful. I have no idea what those things do, but you know, go off, I guess.
I have a question about Dimensional Door and his little shadow clone thing. Does he have to use teleport each clone down, or do they just kind of come with him?
They're images of him, so they will travel with him.
Oh, okay. I was curious.
Immediately
They
after.
don't actually exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just okay. They're just simply
Yeah.
Almost like at the same time as to not waste duration on those spells, I'll ask Lux if there's anything he should cast on himself first, and if nothing, I will immediately tell them that we are to go down, and then proceed to Dimension Door down 200 feet back into where we were, taking Lux.
I just want to remind you, you did not teleport 200 feet last time. You teleported your full distance all the way up, remember?
Yes, and then I believe, but
You were in the air and
fell
you
back
fell.
down to the ground 300 feet, so I went 200 feet through the ground, so I
No,
didn't go
not-
200 feet
No,
back.
no, no, you
You
did.
System.
Yeah,
System.
yes?
You weren't supposed to remind them that.
But I paid attention to the knowledge. I paid attention like a smart boy, and I did the math. Going 200
Because
feet
it
back
was
down,
200
that's
feet
where
in
we'd
the air, not 300 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 300 feet down. 300 feet down. I'm smart. 300 feet down. That's where we're going. Yep, that's the number I said the whole time, and that's the number I told them. And tell that's the otherwise. That's exactly what I said, and that's what I said beforehand, and that's the number I specified when I cast the spell.
This could have ended up really bad.
Suffocate
Really
them all.
bad.
Wait, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, because, you know, I get a +2 to my AC.
No.
Do you
because
not
the
have
thing
faith in your friend?
No, because the thing is, this encounter hasn't even lasted the equivalent of like 20 minutes. Meaning that down there's still a bunch of things that could happen. So,
I know. I was.
are you ready? You ready?
I'm gonna cast Shield of
Lux, you're
Faith.
casting your Shield of Faith? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go down there.
The mages cast a few spells for themselves and the leader also
Wait,
cast.
before I go, Lux gets haste. Okay, sorry, I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Lux gets haste.
I get some haste.
Do I have to check that with them?
Do you want to fall unconscious in front of 200 skeletons?
Lux is
No,
gonna
I'll
fall
be
unconscious
fine,
in front of
trust me, I
200
keep a sickle
skeletons. Anyway, yeah, sorry, we're good.
Alright then.
The spell slots, I'm doing a little spell slot math.
I can
Okay.
change lightning breath and
Thunderstep and explode everything!
He introduces himself as Raksha, so I can stop calling him another name now. And now he nods to one of his friend leaves. And now it's, well, time for you guys to fall into this. You teleport 300 feet down. Alright?
That's right back to where we were.
So that's a Lux, then Wilroff, and that, then these two, well, this one and that one, and those two.
And that
Okay.
one! Don't forget that one!
You teleport exactly where you guys were. Kinda step on one skeleton because he happened to just like wander a bit too close. And now let me change the music because...
Oh no.
Combat time.
Change it to Megalovania.
This is gonna be a lot of monster slaying.
Don't worry, we got
Hopefully a good amount. I have some AoEs up my...
them. Don't rock ball. Whatever you do, do not rock ball.
Don't worry, no, I've got it. I mean, I will rock ball some of them, but I've also got another AoE.
still, I need you all to roll me initiative.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Did I get a surprise for teleporting in and... I was curious.
Or we don't want to give him any ideas.
That's up to the DM.
Yeah, I was just curious, that's all.
No, you all get this, but still. You all need to roll me initiative.
16.
As much as you would get the surprise wrong, there is still, you know, hordes of the undead down there.
I got a 16.
Got a... Woohoo! 22.
22, I'm gonna roll for him, and his friends will go right after him. So he gets a...
By going dead last again?
Oh, wow. Okay, so he gets a 22 as well. So...
I'm going dead last.
Wilrock, what's your modifier for your dexterity?
+3.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Well,
Lux, you get to your initiative roll because you would have advantage on dexterity-based rolls.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dexterity initiative is not a dexterity roll.
yeah,
It's a dexterity skill, is it not?
No, it is
it
not.
does. It goes off of dex, but it isn't a skill of dex.
It is a completely
Okay.
different kind of check.
Yeah.
Then I am wrong. Sorry.
So, so you guys all get your surprise round. There are hordes of the undead down there, so what do you want to do? Raksha. Raksha sees all these undead and immediately says, fuck that. Cast invisibility on himself.
Blame him, I have a very similar plan.
Dispel. Counter spell. invisibility.
After him, it is his two mages. His two mages. One sees their friend go invisible and does snaps his finger, invisible. If the other one sees this, twin spell.
That allows them to double, right? Double their attacks?
Double a spell.
Okay.
But he's doing this to mold it and make basically 2 points of cover in front of him and his friends so that the skeletons in front of you don't see this. Basically, it was a T-junction that you all are at, and he now makes it one on the left, one on the right, so the skeletons don't automatically see you, because skeletons don't have dark vision.
Seeing this... Oh, sorry, whose turn is it?
It is your turn now.
Many people have disappeared. I feel like maybe I should join them. Greater invisibility?
You could just kind of lame Lux.
Don't worry, I can cast spells while invisible. This is good for me. Not really great for you, but it's better for me. And I won't lose concentration. Probably.
I give all of you the bird, and I'm like, you know what? No.
Thunderstep him. Thunderstep him.
Wilroft and Lux, the stone wall, the molded, it appears in front of you, so that the skeletons cannot see you all unless they make like an amazing perception. So
they all get nice.
No, they won't. I hope not. But basically, you all are blocked from view, and they did not hear you all come down there. So it's up to you what you want to do. So far, Lux, you're the only one who they could possibly see, but it's still behind cover right now.
That's
Sorry, actually, I have not ended my turn. I did say that though. I'm just gonna bonus action Stone Skin and then end my turn, just to give myself a little more HP.
Can we change the title that Lux gets butt raped by skeletons?
Oh, bye bye.
God damn it, Rhythm.
Lasted more than 10 minutes.
Oh no, I did that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I turn around and I slap. No, I'm joking.
If you have any AoEs, throw them out right now, because I've got a plan.
Well,
so Wilroff, what are you doing with your next whatever?
Main action is just greater invisibility. Second action, Stone Skin. Or bonus action, Stone Skin. That is my turn.
1 second. I need to check something here because.
I'm getting something set up.
Stone Skin is what again?
Bonus action.
Is it a spell or a class feature?
A class feature.
Okay then. Alright. It also becomes invisible with you.
Ooh.
Because remember, invisibility will props off of what you have on you at the time. If you do something else after, could work off like that. So, Lux, it's your turn now.
Oh, well, I thought I was going dead last because the other dudes.
It's a surprise round. You're not going to be hit right now. Hopefully.
Oh, okay. And I have haste, correct?
You do have haste, Lux.
So, do I know where everyone is? Like, are they just standing still, invisible?
I cannot answer that for a few of them, and only Wilroff could tell you for his.
I have remained still if you're thinking about Thunderstep moving forward, so I'm not in the ranges.
I turn around and I Thunderstep warp. No, I'm joking.
Okay. I mean, then again, you could just do that.
So, I have 3 attacks. So first I'm gonna. Are any of them in a straight line?
A lot of them in a straight line, but a lot of them are really far from you because it's been 20 minutes and they've been wandering off.
Well, are they in 30?
There are hordes of them, but they are a bit far from you.
Are they 30 feet?
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Well, I'm gonna go for
the closest one is all the way to the left of you, past the stone walls that were made.
Is it a single or is it a solo skeleton?
It's about 7 skeletons.
So I'm gonna look over at the 7 skeletons, and I'm gonna hit them with a lightning breath.
So you're gonna run up to them first because they're about 20 feet away from you, and then lightning breath.
Well, no, I can hit them from here.
I don't think you're gonna hit all of them from there with lightning.
Well, no, because the 7 is a line of lightning.
But I have a question. Didn't you use lightning breath last session?
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. My bad. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You can do paladin things.
You do Thunderstep.
Yeah, but that might involve me blowing up the room.
I mean, it's better than dying to undead.
It's a kind of MacGuffin for plot development, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Honestly, it's up to you. You could just hit him with your sword.
You can throw a health potion at him. Would that help kill him?
No, this isn't Minecraft.
Depending on the DM.
So
No, it's not. Holy water would do better than just a health potion.
do I have holy water?
Quick,
Wait.
throw your Phoenix Downs.
Oh, the Phoenix down!
You do. I do not believe that you bought any holy water, and I do believe that. No, I don't think you did. And you don't get it with your class.
Okay. Well, so first, my first thing, I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle on myself, which allows me to deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage when I hit a melee attack.
Melee?
Yeah, melee.
Melee?
There,
Melee.
Malele.
Melee. So
Okay.
PK Fire.
yes, no,
Alright.
no, I'm a PK Fire spam. No. Then I'm going to Thunder Step. So
Approaching them, right?
yeah, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna Thunder Step to bit.
So,
Oh,
what do they have to do for Thunder Step? Because I think it's a dex save, correct?
yeah, it's a DC. It's a Dex save of 10.
Okay, well, I'll be the first one to tell you that they don't. Fuck, they fail.
Yay!
1d8 1d8 lightning damage, strength modifier, proficiency modifier. Okay. Let me do the roll. Roll 1d8 plus strength or my proficiency, so plus 8. 10 points. They take 10 points of damage for Thunder Step.
10 points of damage with Thunder Step?
Yeah.
Well, okay. All of them explode. And with their explosions, they explode outward. And around you.
Fuck!
Lux, don't kill yourself.
How much damage does the explosions do?
I don't know, you never set up the roll for that. You just said they exploded.
Oh, okay, well then it'll just be a 1d4.
Let me
1d4. Yeah, just make sure.
They explode, dealing 1d6 lightning damage.
Ah, wonderful. It
But
was
I
sev-
have resistance to lightning. So
Yeah,
I cut it in half.
Resistance doesn't affect the roll, it affects how much you take from it.
Oh
so-
yeah, I know, but I'm just taking half of it.
Alright, so you're taking 1d6 times 7.
Ooh, that's no good.
1d6.
1, 3, 7, 11. That.
Oh, I do resistance. Don't mind that message. I actually told I was. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take 18 points of lightning cut down in half, so that's 9 points of lightning damage from the explosion.
No.
And as you hit the floor with your feet, with your claws, the explosion lashes out, lightning blaring against everything around you.
Wait, even
Ricocheting out in tendrils. Say again?
Even the people invisible.
There.
Oh wait. Would it hit me or my shield?
It's an AoE, dude.
It's going around your shield, my guy.
And also, your shields. Are you keeping it out there?
Yeah, it's just permanently. Wait, no. Is it? Yes. Wait, did I put it away last? Oh,
Yeah, you put it away.
Yeah,
Put it
yeah.
away, because it would have
What's
died
it
to the rocks.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
put it away.
So you're still taking the full brunt of it.
Yeah.
So, as your lightning lashes out and tendrils of electricity lick across the rock and cavernous area, the entire place lights up for one singular instant. And
Oh.
in the distance, you just hear the cacophony of bones churning as every single motherfucking skeleton that was not paying attention to you has now turned around and is now looking directly at where the explosion happened.
Oh no.
Make me a dex save.
Oh no. Goodbye, world.
We still love you.
Hello, darkness, my
My old friend. If Lux dies here, that'll actually be really sad. Come on, Paladins, you have lots of health. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
You shouldn't have a holdout.
Don't howl though.
Oh, I got a 20.
Stoneholl's a tank.
Yeah.
So is a tank dressed inside of a fortress.
She's gotta protect her bosoms. I mean, everybody's after him.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So, what did you get in your dex save?
A 23.
Wonderful. You hear the cavern start to give way and rumble as your explosion and the consecutive explosions have managed to rupture a few things with the walls, and down comes a tumbling the ceiling. With the ceiling, some sand. And that entire side is now covered up, and you are going to be taking half of 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
I think I just died. No, did I?
Wait,
How?
what?
34?
Lux, how would you die? I mean,
How'd you die?
You could have rolled horribly on your hit die. That is theoretically possible.
Oh no, remember, you guys did not heal from the last encounter.
Oh yeah, right. That would make sense.
Yeah. Last session, I took a shitload of damage. Remember?
Probably should have cure wound up there. Maybe that's on me.
I did. I didn't have enough spell slots or anything like that to get myself back up to like 99 hit points.
It's not good. Well, take that damage.
But
remember, you're taking half.
But I will say this, Lux, as a DM to the player, you do have your reaction to use your shield. Your shield will soak up as much of its HP damage as it can.
I guess can react and shield it.
So how much HP does your shield have?
I think we said it had 20. I'm gonna double check.
So then you're going to be taking half of 14 points of damage as your shield shatters, with some rocks being bounced off to the side, but some are still falling, so you're only taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, thank God. And the shield's broken.
The shield is broken until repaired.
I'd like to give him a quick moment of silence.
Cheers!
shield that nobody
Cheers
knows
for that
about
poor
that only-
shield.
But now
Yeah.
there is a tall, basically, wall of rubble and rock and sand that has now blocked off that side. And you can hear the tinking of arrows against rock on the other side.
Is there any skeletons in the current blocked off room that we're in?
Yeah,
I have
on
two
the
more.
right side of the room where the other side of the tunnel is.
I have 2 more attacks.
Yes, but getting over there will require 20 more feet of movement to reach the middle, and then, that other length of the cave.
Well, okay. How far did I have to move to do the thunder step?
20.
20.
Which
So
you have 40 feet of movement still because of haste.
and can I make it to the other side?
You could, yeah. Easily.
Well, that's putting yourself in a lot of danger, my friend.
Yeah,
Also, as a Dragonborn, do you have dark vision?
No dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get that special skill.
so careful, don't run into a wall.
Yeah.
So, you weren't able to really see what's on the other side of the cave. I kind of accidentally gave you the first part.
Yeah. No. I can't do anything to heal myself. I'm out of my reserve healing power, and I can't heal myself with the two extra things because they're just attacks.
Do you not have spells?
Well, yeah, I know I do, but they're like bless, cure wounds, detect magic.
Cure wounds could be used.
Wounds?
Yeah,
I
cure
can't.
wounds.
I can't
Yeah. Why not?
because the two extra movements, they're just attacks.
Oh, right, haste thing, that's not
Yeah.
a spell. Well, you can take cover and wait for the next turn to cure wounds.
I mean, you are pretty far from the other side of the cave, so they can't really,
You can also take the hide action to just, not be seen.
Where do I hide them?
They don't have dark
a lot
vision
of
either.
rubble and rock and sand about. You could probably just, pack yourself into a small little corner and just, become a rock.
Next turn, I can aura of vitality myself and cure.
For this turn, you've got your extra action and, 40 feet of movement left, so do what you must.
No, I have 20 feet of movement left.
Okay, do what you must.
Wait, how do you only have 20 feet of movement left?
Remember, dude,
Because
haste.
you
Haste
said
doubles your speed, so 30, 60, you use 20, 40 feet of movement left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have 20 feet of movement. I can only move 20 more feet.
Okay.
I can throw a javelin then hide. Just throw a javelin in the darkness. I hope I get lucky.
Okay, if you want to do that, roll to hit, and I will roll something here.
Why not? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll do that and then hide.
YOLO!
Wait, can am I allowed to hide with the other action?
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it now. Make it good.
Oh, that's not gonna hit anything. I got a 13.
Okay, with your 13 and what I just rolled here, you throw your javelin and it goes a little bit limp in the air. It's not feeling up to the task, and it manages to hit somebody square in the shoulder.
Oh no.
And you hear a yowl of pain as your javelin manages to hit one of the invisible mages.
Is that really my fault?
Alright, well, that's fun.
Oh fuck. I can
Now
feel her.
hide, Lexicon.
Yes, I'd like to use my other 20 feet and hide.
From the mage.
Roll dexterity for me.
Oh, like a save or just
Yes, you need to know. Roll me stealth. Roll me stealth.
stealth? I think, am I good at stealth? Oh, my app just crashed. 1 minute.
Lux, you can do it.
+3. I got a 15.
Alright. Now it is top of the order. So Raksha is going to turn towards Lux and just glare at him in the darkness. Then turn towards his friend, see the injury, kind of give him an invisible pat, then run out to the other side. And he's going to point towards the ceiling and then cast Shatter on it.
Oh, like right through my javelin?
Over the undead, I would assume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
he's
where I
trying to
can
bring the ceiling down on top of him.
Wait, on me?
No!
No, I'm very confused at the moment.
So, is there a javelin sticking out of in midair? Is there a floating javelin?
No, once you get hit invisibility, he kind of has to. It's con save though. I think it's just going to wear off. It is.
I like to think that there's a floating
Is it
javelin.
straight invisibility?
Yes, it's straight invisibility.
It'll go away when he shatters.
Oh no, the one who is got stabbed.
Oh.
Wow, it actually does not say. But I'm gonna say that he's gonna break his concentration or whatever on it because you kind of fucking hit him. And they hit him, and that's a roll me damage for that javelin, please.
Oh, yeah, well, let me check the javelin damage real quick. If I kill him, I'm gonna feel so bad. This is insane.
You
You're
should!
You're not gonna kill him.
Oh.
You're going, yes, but don't forget, you're gonna have to add 1d4 radiant damage to that hit.
No, don't melee. No.
Oh, okay, cool,
Okay,
wonderful.
so not an extra 1d4 melee.
Yeah. 6 plus 4. I got a 9.
Fuck. Okay, he's alive,
Yes.
but he isn't yowling in pain. And now he's gonna cast. Now Raksha is gonna cast Shatter on the ceiling. Okay. So. I'll check it out after, Alan.
Alright.
So, he's gonna cast it at at 3rd level, and it's going to make a loud noise in the entire ceiling. I want everybody there to make me a con save, so Lux and Willroft and the other 2 guys, I'll make it for them.
Make con save, making con save.
Alright, they make it.
5.
Okay, you make it, and Lux.
Oh, goodbye world. I got a 7.
Oh, no. Lux, do you have any bonus to your to your Constitution saving throws?
You do, because you have extra to save, don't you? Because you're a paladin.
He does.
I do?
A +2.
You have that aura shit.
I'm certain you should. I'm certain you have at least some Constitution, right?
I have. My save. My +3 is a save. So what do I do? What am I doing?
as a paladin, you have an aura that gives you a +2 to save, doesn't it?
Let me read.
You didn't just add that into your saves already because it's always going to be on?
Yeah.
I have not one.
Okay.
I'm not very bright.
The darkness,
Well,
man.
if that's the case, even so, the ceiling is hit with a large wave of sonic damage and shakes a bit. Sand falls, ceiling falls, crash. That side is blocked up now, and Lux, you are deaf.
Like permanently?
No, not permanently, but you're deaf for now. So you're now deaf and blind in the dark. And worse yet, you're hiding, so it means that people are gonna have a hard time finding you.
Sniff, screen.
So, what's Rochester? Combat is over for the most part, because only one person in this group can see in the darkness. This is why you keep your orcs around, boys.
Okay,
So you don't split the party!
Hey!
So, after this is... So, wait. Now that that's over, I'm going to carry myself over to the next party. So, you have just met a bunch of cheery individuals who are now offering to safely guide you through this dangerous place without any form of damage, ever.
I guess we can hold hands and skip through the dungeon now.
I think that's a pleasant idea. We're looking for our friends who we just informed you of, and you're looking for your friends who you just informed us of, and we want to try and get that mask off of him, right?
Well, you see, yeah. I'm not really any good with it. I'm kind of more of an archer guy. And my friend over here, he's kind of what we need for it, but thing is, I can't really get him and my friend in the same room together without him trying to stab me or him.
A very good friend, is he?
Well, he's probably going to stab us when we get in there, too.
Yeah, but that's not me getting stabbed. That's more you. He then knocks his knuckles on your armor, tink tink, and you seem pretty sturdy there, lady.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well,
I'm just saying we should have a plan for when we actually encounter.
I
as
give
we are walking
Stonehollow a
along.
firm pat on the back. Yep, she's very sturdy. This
Well,
baby will take you everywhere. Car salesman, pat.
You can't see it because the bugbear is still kind of like... He looks like he's phasing in and out of darkness, and you really cannot make him out. But if you could see it, he's blushing. Because it's marginally sexual. Well,
Not looking at all.
I'm sure she could last. You know what? Let's put a pin in that. How about this? Follow us.
There will be no pins in me. Let's keep going.
Alright,
But she will last.
My goodness. So firstly, let's carry you all to our encampment. It's not that big of a thing, but it's where we could talk about a plan, because we know where he usually is, but recently he's been kind of spelunking a bit above the surface. But I'm sure that he should be a bit lower down now in the... He looks to his friend. That's right, in the chambers, the sacrificial chambers. That's where he is. That's where he usually is.
That sounds like a lovely place to go to.
Yeah.
Also, you said he's been to the surface recently?
Oh no, not surface. More to the upper levels. You know, here. You guys have not been to the lower parts yet.
Let's walk and talk while we're going through this.
Oh, I assume that you guys were walking and talking.
Oh.
They're leading you down the path. They're kind of stopping every now and again to kind of just test a few areas to make sure there are no traps. Every now and again, the blue tall goblin takes out his bow and then shoots one of the walls. A trap flies past, and it's very quickly getting done. But they're basically helping you pass through all of this without any need for worry.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go with by default. I'm kind of stepping where they step.
That's wonderful, because the blue one, he introduces himself as Syrian Glown. he walks forward a bit, and in the back of you is the bugbear who is going to be sweeping the back and make sure nobody falls behind. He's kind of asking you to just walk single file and make sure to step where they're stepping.
Yeah.
He's taking a bit bigger steps to make sure that he can match up with you, Oriana, so that you don't have to make smaller steps for him.
Oh, okay.
So, what I'm thinking is, we go down there, trap him, and then you, me, a few other of our friends, jump him, and then, when that's happening, we just pull the mask off. What do you think?
Just literally wrestle him out. Yeah.
If it's cursed, it's gonna be a tough time to remove that.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think the curse is, oh, I'm a mask of stickiness. Now, is it?
I like the flex. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Wonderful.
Mask of stickiness is my face might go with it, unfortunately. But I think we can still find ways to heal that up.
Okay, cool. I do warn you, though, he is, even before the mask, he was a very energetic and vicious of us all. He, myself, and my friend in the back there used to be a little adventuring group before. We used to go spelunking in caves and stuff like this, and, con off a few of the found items and, make some money. Not many people like goblins, sadly. You half-orcs have it a bit easier. No offense.
Actually, my people kind of had to fight a war against demons in order to gain a little bit of respect, but, we still don't even have it. But
well, my people, technically speaking, do nothing other than, just take the things that most people don't want. You may not, but you may want it now, but you never know in the future you may not want it. And we just happen to be, early takers.
Shrub was found in a cabbage sack.
He leans over and looks at you. That's wonderful.
Yay!
So.
Oh wait, I can't pet Snub.
So, what we're thinking is, the main thing we really know about it is that nothing, really. All we know is that once he put the mask on, he was able to walk amongst the skeletons and the undead around here and not be bothered by them, and they kind of listen to him when he does things. The mask also is just really scary looking.
Yeah,
can you describe it at all? Any symbols that are on it?
There is. I wasn't able to make out a symbol, but it kind of does look a bit pale and white, like a skeleton face. Or like a Mask of the Opera, something like that. It's just really hard to look at it. Kind of chills my bones to actually look directly at them in the eye. I was able to shoot him though, in the face, but the mask kind of deflected it, and luckily this bow was given to me by my father. Then I managed to chip off a piece of it, but I can't touch the piece. It's back at our base, but I can't really hold it to show you.
Oh, I can probably check it out and see what we're dealing with.
I can hold it too.
Good job.
I don't know if you should. So it seems really evil.
Oh, don't worry. I'm a good person. I pray to God. But
Really? Which god?
there was this very nice lady with a shield and a sword, and she has a son behind her. But recently she hasn't been talking back to me, and that makes me very sad.
Oh, I get really quiet.
Oh, I guess you share God with Ati then.
But
I actually would have my Aheen symbols still on me.
he would not be able to recognize this thing.
Okay.
You'll notice soon. As they lead you further down, it takes about 15-ish minutes to reach to this small little encampment. It's down a passageway, and then he kind of knocks on a wall and kind of pushes some rubble aside. They hid a little broken patch of it, and in that little patch is a small small cave in another cave, lit with a bonfire and a few little leather tents. Ah! Home sweet home. This is where we live. He then kicks aside some rats and some undead thingies. Yeah, we haven't been eating well, but you know, HD Goblin TV.
Well,
That
maybe
seems like a nice
Rob
food.
can change the eating thing.
Oh yes,
Sit down for a meal and we'll discuss tactics.
that would be lovely. Also, it's kind of the main reason we didn't shoot you from the site, because we're really hungry.
Well, we have an excellent chef here. I pat Snub on the shoulder.
Yes, that's lovely. That's lovely. Could you cook, please?
I can cook.
Oh!
Thumbs up.
Nice.
I want to be a
But
horrible. I want to be a horrible person without meaning to. Can I offer up my peppers?
Sure.
All right, I offer them up two of the dragon pepper things.
Oh, nice. Oh, two of them. Hey, Richard. Girl, come here. He hands one to a shadowy figure, and in that second, as he hands it over to him, the shadowy figure seems to properly visualize themselves as a kind of like this, like you know how mermaid scales on a pillow look when you shine your hand over it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what basically happens to him as he,
Oh.
invisibility of him flashes away in a blue light, and you see a furless bugbear dressed in ragged cleric outfit with a few little pieces of jester paraphernalia on him, like, you know, the jester hat, well, a fool's hat, and the kind of funky looking shoes, but without their little bells at the end.
I was just gonna ask about bills.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
I like to also
He
eat a
sho-
pepper.
He shoves it in his mouth, and the goblin shoves it in their mouth.
Oh
It's
no.
They swallow it, and they swallow it and like, wow, that was actually pretty nice. But no offense, honey, it's not really a full meal. Yeah, was a bit spicy though. You think? I can't really tell.
I think they're delicious. I eat another
That's
one.
lovely. Haven't seen much of your kind in a while either. Then again, I haven't seen much of anybody's kind in a while. He looks down and cries a little.
I pat him on the head as well.
Thank you. His hair, although covered in dews, is very soft.
Oh.
So, if you don't mind, you could just come sit around the fire and we could talk about, you know, a little bit of what we gotta do. We don't really have much cooking things for you all, so hopefully you could make do, please?
A chef always comes prepared, and I just whip out like every single utensil.
Oh, that's so cool! What's that? He points to your pot.
A pot. You fill it with things.
Oh, that's amazing! We usually have stick.
I like to imagine they cook in skull, the inside of a skull.
That would be cute.
Like everything's involved, like everything's in skulls.
So they sit you guys around, except for Stump, who's obviously cooking in the back. And they kind of bring forward for you guys cups. The cups are made of skulls.
Okay.
The cups are filled with a kind of brownish liquid. Don't mind it, it's kind of like water. It's the best we could do down here. It's a bit brackish.
I want to check what it is, so I'm gonna sniff it.
Sniff it.
I apparently don't care. 3.
You smell a faint hint of alcohol.
I still have one more tankard of mead.
Do you show it to them?
I pull that out and I start sharing.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Is that like actual? Like not watered down? Like not at all?
Real mead. Yes.
Oh my goodness, I haven't had any real meat in 84 years. We kind of went to the
We
cleanse
happened
for the
to
last
get it from a gentleman named Sidewinder.
Ah, just a stupid name, but okay.
I like to drink what I have and offer it.
I will not drink the drink they offered, but I will definitely drink this mead and hand out plenty to everybody else.
They asked, can we possibly take like a little bit of that, just so you know, so we can fill our tankards with the.
I don't think I'm going to I don't think we're going to drink all of this right now. You can have everything that we don't partake in this meal.
You know, if I was like 83 years younger, I would feel insulted, but right now, thank you for the pity food. They kind of explain that what they're giving you is grog, which is just watered down, fucking, like, really watered down alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100 years of watered down.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like half a drop of alcohol in, like, a liter of water, kind of watered down.
Ooh.
It's the LaCroix of alcohol.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that doesn't sound very nice.
So as we sit you guys down and you all look at you. So what we need to do is go down to the lower quadrant. But we've only gone down 5 stories really, but we have a shortcut to get you down to where the what did you call it? Sacrificing ground. The sacrificing ground is. It smells like blood down there, mind you.
Right.
So
What
The
exactly
sacrificial
is
chamber should.
True.
Yeah,
It's not a very good
yeah.
sacrificial chamber if it doesn't smell like blood.
you guys sound really knowledgeable of it. Have you killed many people?
No.
Okay, cool. Wonderful.
Not really,
We have
actually.
killed many things, not necessarily people.
Oh, that's nice.
We
I
are
haven't-
doers.
Ah. I'm more of a... Ah. You know, that's a good tip. Either way. So, that's usually where he is. We can't really sneak up on him, but I think we can overwhelm him with numbers and make it hard for him to escape. Sadly, 2 isn't a big number, but 1, 2, 3, 5 is. Yeah, I didn't...
Potentially 7 if we happen to find our compatriots.
I elbow Stonehowl. We could always distract him with, and kind of gesture to her boobs. I mean, he's been down here for so long, he might be
I
lonely.
don't think that's going to work on a cursed mask.
Aww.
Yeah.
Maybe you
kinda
never know.
It's shot.
Actually, we've kind of figured that out. One thing with a mask is that it completely, well, no pun intended, but it masks his personality. He's not who he used to be before. He's now the mask, basically.
So it's taken over. Okay. Great.
Yeah. I mean, I already made the joke about, the goblin Kim Jarry, but you guys don't seem to know about him. But
Nope. Okay.
No, we don't really go into much goblin lore, but that would be a fascinating story for another time.
yes, it would. Either way. So, we could outnumber him, and well, for the past 30-something years, I'm not really good with tracking time. Actually, wait, yes I am. My friend Richard over there, hi, has been trying to prepare a little spell to pull it off. And, Richard, how's that going? He raised the hand in the OK symbol. See? Nothing to worry about. And with your help, what are you, by chance? You look like a bunch of warriors, but one of you's a chef. So I would really understand.
I am the amazing Oriana! And I flex again.
Ah! Oriana. Nice. And you are?
I be Schnob. I mean,
Oh,
I
like-
came from a clericy monastery, but I
Ah, that's really cool. It's like birds, but spelled backward. That's nice.
yes. Not many people know that.
You catch on to a few things when you're down here. Oh, what about you, ma'am, lady, fortress?
Stonehowl will do. I am Death Hunter Alice Stonehowl of Griffinwall.
Yeah, all those words.
I feel like that got short.
Yes, they did.
He looks at you and is like, so you don't kill people, but your name's Death Hunter. That's,
We hunt witches already dead.
ah.
And God things.
Ah, okay, well,
Paladin stuff,
Oh, paladin. Oh, well, Richard over here is a cleric. Isn't that right, Richard? Hi. I'm also a fool. Richard, you're not a fool. Oh. He's not a fool anymore. He goes and pats his friend. He was, but no longer is.
I look to him, it's like, you could be anybody's fool if you want.
Syrian glows at you when you say that.
Everybody plays the fool.
And I am Syrian. I'm an archer, and well, I'm sure my mom's dead by now, but my father might actually still be alive. My father and Richard are, well, not really related, but Richard was my father's pet. And, well, yes, my... How do you all feel about elves?
Personally, they haven't gotten in my way too much.
A little too fancy for my liking, but they're okay.
Alright, cool. As long as we all don't have a general hatred towards them like I do.
They got cool shiny things.
No, fuck their shiny things.
I like their shiny things, and they
And
have good food.
it gets boring after a few years.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, go ahead, sorry.
if you guys do make it back to the service, you can find my father. Hopefully. If you do, most elves know about him.
Elves.
Yes, elves. Or, you know, half-elves, maybe. But elves would know about him.
Who is your
Is
father
it-
then?
Vice Clown.
Wait, history check. I don't know if I should know this name.
Roll history.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Wait, this is intelligence thing, so it's just a 6.
And you Stonehull.
13.
And Schnub.
Schnub is smart.
Um,
Schnub knows all.
What was that again?
History.
History.
That wasn't a very good roll.
Aw.
15.
15 is pretty good, so you and Stonehull are able to tell that Vice Clown is actually one of the proprietors of the guild at First Step.
Interesting.
He's known for his very shady past and very unique view of other races.
So I kind of elbow Stonehull. So who is this person?
And actually, Schnub is able to remember that this initial mission was given by him. The one to go down to Khan.
I shout over my cookie. It's the dude that told us to, you know, open that big door.
He's one of the leaders of the guild.
Oh, that dude! I don't remember that dude.
Dad got a guild up now, did he? Well then.
Oh, that reminds me. I wonder how my, you know, death automaton cabbage thing is doing.
What?
Oh, the cabbage collector dude. I miss
I'm
him.
sure it's made it across the sea at some point.
Isn't it
I
still?
hope he's fine.
Alright, well, you all have obviously had way more adventures than I've ever had in my lifetime. But that's not the point. So,
I call him Bob.
I call this guy Dick. Hi.
Oh.
That's his name, Richard.
Yeah.
You know what? Cheers.
Cheers.
Most people don't know it, but my real name is Dick Dog.
Richard does sound better. It is more regal.
Yeah, I actually changed his name to Richard after I really hated my father called him. Either way, the sacrificial chamber has 2 entrances. One that we can enter in, and the other one that leads into a dead end, basically.
So there's no way out once we go in?
Well, there's the way you got in.
Yes.
There aren't really any doors, but if you guys block it, there should not be any way for him to get out either.
I'm amazed you haven't, like, dug around this place.
Oh, we have. I mean, in the Justice in the Cavern, I made this. This is...
Like, it's like other places.
Well, you know, it's a mighty fine cavern.
Actually, we can't. We are cursed as well.
Oh.
Oh, God damn it.
Wait, and now my question is, would Stonehowl have an issue? No, because they're not undead, so they're okay.
So
They're stuck here.
So no, have you checked to see if they're undead?
These guys? No,
Yes.
I haven't actually.
Mm-hmm.
They have said that they're... I would probably not, because they said cursed earlier.
Yeah, we're cursed. We can't really leave without
There's
the
nothing
mask.
wrong with me just going ahead and just sensing real quick, though.
That's fine, obviously.
They wouldn't notice, or maybe I don't think they would find it rude.
Like, I don't wave my hands around and like do anything obvious.
Ooga booga, looga da loo. Are you
Just
Julia?
concentrate on my senses for a minute. You know, it's like straining your ears to listen. I just stop and pay attention.
Does it give you like?
Activating racism vision.
Activating blacko vision.
Oh
Your skin is under 2 tones dark. You must be eliminated.
So, how does that? Does it tell you the direction, or does it like give you a precision about it?
It gives me direction and type. It does not give me specifics on who they are.
Okay, well you're able
So
to
I can figure out, okay, this person standing in front of me is an undead. But, you know, there might be like a shadow like right in front of them or not that could screw me up, but...
Alright, well, you could tell that although the direction of the undead is in front of you, it's more like in front and down rather than face up where he is.
Okay.
He kind of points to himself like, I'm good, but the thing is, my organs are fucked up. And we can't leave. Because this place keeps us alive.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, it
Would
is!
you like to leave at one point?
Yes, actually, it would be fucking grand. I would love to, but
We
sadly...
can attempt to figure that out, but until then, we've got other plans, and we can definitely feed you. So...
Thank you. Everything tastes like ash and dirt and dust and dirt.
You shouldn't
And
eat any
dirt.
ass, you know.
I can tell you. So, Shnub, make me your cooking check.
Shit. Okay, that's a lot.
Good
is
lot or a bad lot?
What was it again? Just survival.
Survival plus your stuff, yeah.
Natural 23.
Plus 4, plus 5, that's a plus 9, so that's a 32, yay! Yeah, you cook up a storm, it smells amazing, everybody is given the utterly best feeling in the world, as they feel like they're in a 5-star hotel.
Oh shit.
Because it smells that great. You share the food and...
Shit,
Richard...
that's the last of my spices.
Oh no.
Oh, and everyone's just fine and dandy. Meanwhile...
Yeah.
As you're handing out the food, actually, everybody hears an explosion in the distance.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And now we're back to that other conversation.
And then, a few seconds later, another explosion. As you know, there were 2 of the other seconds.
Oh
So,
shit, Stonehowl, what was that?
Sounds like
Willroft.
a cave-in. We should
shit,
really look
Bobby.
into that. Wait, Willroft. Shit, we really should
Oh
look into
shit.
that.
Yeah, we really.
Fuck, did she overkill another person?
Oh, no.
Oh no, we. God damn
so
it.
back to the-
Do you guys know where that explosion came from? Let's get there now.
Alright, but can we just eat first?
No.
please?
No food for you.
No!
No, you guys
No
can
food.
eat.
No
We
food for
just point
Dobby.
the direction.
No, it's fine, we'll put it...
Scarf it, scarf it quickly. Just eat it.
Just munch what you can. We'll come back really quick.
I wanna experience, it's like a fine woman. No offense, Stonehowl. It's like a fine woman, I wanna, like, understand it. Feel it. He strokes the air. It's been so long.
Well, anime consume it while we run.
Fine! I want to roll a performance to see if they can actually, like, eat it.
They choke and die.
Wait, go into the pause menu.
Okay. So, Richard is able to, and Syrian is... Syrian is trying, but a good bit of food falls while he's trying to eat it. Oh no!
Chokes and dies.
Oh no.
Oh.
So as you all run down
While
there,
we're running, I'm going to reassure him, like, if we get out of this, right? I can probably give you more meals if you want. Under Lord, that. Under my God.
He looks over you, and I'll teach you how to make proper sentences.
Shell is very confused.
Ooh.
That is a big sad.
So over to Wilrup and Lux.
Yes. The pain and suffering.
God damn it,
Pain
man,
and
shut up.
suffering over here.
God damn it, man, shut up. As Raksha walks over to his friend and just kind of puts a foot on his shoulder and yanks on the javelin and then puts a hand on it and heals up the wound.
For
He looks
someone
over.
as smart as Schnub, he's quite dumb in every other aspect.
He looks over to Lux. You're lucky that I understand that that wasn't your fault. But please, don't take a shot in the dark. Now,
I heard Sans and I went for no, joking.
now he looks at everybody. Alright. Hey, sorcerer girl. Where are you?
Right here. I wave my hand and then realize he can't see it. Slowly lower my hand. Right here.
Alright then. Well, you're right about the undead. Now, do you know where we can get the source of these undead?
There was someone controlling them. He was a goblin thing wearing a mask.
It was Dio.
Whole time.
He leans over. You fucking with me? A goblin controlling the undead?
I wish I was.
Roll me persuasion.
Can I like, what's happening? Can I like heal myself with aura of vitality?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, you see, it went like I disappear for a few seconds, then reappear again.
So how much? How much is your persuasion or deception? Up to you.
I'll go persuasion because I'm not lying. 19.
Can you use a bar?
Okay, well his insight on that was a 28.
Yeah. Okay.
So he looks at you and is like, all right. I don't think you'll be able to come up with them that stupid. So, so there's a goblin running around controlling undead down here below our feet. Well, previously below our feet, and we haven't known about it. Wonderful, wonderful. So, do you have an idea of what we should do? Because I think what we should do is start hacking and slashing our way through this place until we get back to the surface, where I can find more people to help with this.
It's a good plan. So they can't get to us, right? Now that it's been completely blocked off.
You're just hearing tinking and gnawing from both sides as skeletons are trying to work their way through the cave-in, but, they can't.
Is the goblin that I saw before still on the ceiling?
Roll perception.
18.
How much?
18.
You look up, and there is nothing there. It's really fucking dark. Almost pitch black.
Huh. You know what? I think we should just keep fighting our way through them.
Alright then, well, the left side is covered up, and the right side is covered up. Meaning that he turns around this way is where we have to go.
Makes sense.
He then casts light, and you can see all around you now.
I'm gonna go ahead and cure. I'm just kind of healing myself at the moment.
Alright, how much HP do you have back?
So far I have 50, and now I need to roll for cure weapons.
Okay.
28. 6. I got
Okay,
50.
so you have 56 HP right now. Wonderful.
Yeah.
He looks around. Alright then, so... I guess we're going down this tunnel looking thing.
Seems to be the only way to go.
Okay then. So, do you have any description of what we need to look for?
Back the way I came from, about 100 feet down in, I believe, that direction. As we are going to head, there's more tunnel, and then we'll reach. But on the other side of that cave-in is the rest of this temple, if I remember correctly.
1 second. So, as you all head back down the tunnel, you are met with rubble, sand, and a giant slab blocking the way down that tunnel. Yes.
Say that again?
Yeah.
As you all make your way down the only open side, you walk down a few hundred feet, and then you are met with rubble, sand, and a stone slab covering the entire wall.
Okay, you said. I thought you said slag. I'm like.
It was like the frog creature?
I'm
No,
like.
slab with a B, like B.
Okay, thank you.
You guys didn't say. Oh. Came over.
So, and also sand is still pouring out of both of the holes on both sides, by the way.
This doesn't look like the way I came.
It is the way you came.
Wait, okay, this does look like the way I came. Let's keep going.
Remember, because roll me history.
I will roll you history. I have rolled you.
It's only like a few minutes ago, come on.
Yeah, joke's on you. I do remember a few minutes ago I rolled you a natural 20.
A few minutes ago, about like, 40-ish minutes ago, you all walked through this cavern. A trap happened where you got separated from your group, and a giant slab of rock and some debris fell down, separating you from your friends. So you then walked up this intersection, and then met at a T-junction where you are now filled with undead. You've cut off both sides of that T and now left with this tunnel, which you've also cut off. There, you're in an isolated part of this cave.
Going forward until we reach the part where me and my friend were caved in. If we break down that wall, we'll get back to where everyone else should be. Although I don't know if they're still there.
Well, isn't it sand?
You know, we haven't made a whole lot of sounds. You don't even know if we're still dead.
It's
Yeah.
true. We don't know that.
Yeah, you honestly, at this point, you don't know if they're alive or dead. You're kind of hoping that they're alive.
Very much hoping.
Off without finding.
So,
I have a question.
feel free, go on.
Like, can I locate objects, like, the scorpion armor, so like we know where they are?
Scorpion armor broke. New number, who this?
Fuck.
Anything, any item you remember? A shrub's holy symbol. Can you
Yes.
locate? Can you locate object that?
Locate cabbages.
Locate cabbage.
Cabbage will be the beacon of hope.
Cabbage.
You can cast locate object.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the range is 1,000 feet
1,000
of your.
feet.
Yes.
Yes. I'd like to focus on Snub's in particular cabbage.
Would it be? can it be summarized down to that, I wonder?
Like, it never says it can't describe or name an object that is...
Actually, no, you can. The spell can look at a specific object known to you. So, you can, and a few hundred feet over to your right, if you're facing the slab, you can feel a cabbage bouncing up and down and running, well, moving in a direction.
So,
moving up. And
Lux boy, you said something?
yes, I smell Mr. Cabbage. Let's go this way.
Where? Lux, where is it?
Sick 'em, boy! Sick 'em!
You give me exact directions. I have a spell that can bring us places with exact directions.
Copy and paste words here.
I am going to quickly go over back to the initial party now. Okay? Well,
Wow.
the initial party, because you have more members.
Yeah.
You've been
It'll
downgraded!
be a lot more different.
Anders!
So as you all are
He'll
bound,
still probably be with us.
as you all are, as
Do it! Poor Anders. We miss
as
you,
you all
Anders.
are bounding your way down that way, soup's falling and people are running. Stonehowl, Oriana, and Schnub, make me a perception. Actually, no, wait. Stonehowl and Schnub, not Oriana, because you don't have dark vision.
True! I still have my torch.
Okay. Well, make me the perception still.
Me? Or them?
Everybody.
Shrub, no see, no good. 9.
Stonehowl.
6.
And
I don't do perception.
And Oriana, you're making you at a disadvantage.
Oh. 6!
Okay.
Damn it,
so
I had a 13.
You all don't. Okay,
That's
well,
right.
you all don't see it, but then you hear Wilroth. You hear the voice of Wilroth in the distance.
Oh, hello.
I stop and say, wait. That's Wilroft. Can you guys figure out where that's coming from?
Oh no, he's dead. He's passed on. He's a spirit in
No,
this
not Will!
I slap Strub. No, that's not how it works, okay?
I'm a she. Not a man. Stop misgendering me.
So you all hear.
Guys. Lux is in danger. Help us.
I have 56 HP.
You don't hear the Lux pod, but you do hear. You hear Wilroth. You hear Wilroth in the distance. You guys run up there.
Give system.
Asking our guides, where's the fastest way to get there?
Well, I'll be real frank with you. I've never heard this place before, but if you're cool with it, it's straight ahead.
That's the person. Okay, let's go.
All right, cool. As you guys keep running forward.
We run in a very grouped fashion.
Like when Scooby-Doo is running from the monster in the gang,
Yes.
all in a
Yep.
line.
Sounds good.
You run forward, and you come across a sort of gap as Syrian puts his hands in front of you all. Wait. Here's where there's a bit of a deep drop. And you all hear Lux's voice. Sorry, not Lux. Wilroth's voice over this again. Over where past this huge drop off, like the drop off you find at bridges. Guys. Lux needs your help. This way. I can't save him by myself.
Andrew.
That's not my voice.
What?
Shut up, Lux.
That's really weird. You actually hear me.
N-word.
Actually, that doesn't sound like she would talk to begin with.
Wait, that's also not how I talk.
That's not
System,
her verbiage.
am I actually saying that?
But that's
I
at
get
least
it.
what we're hearing.
That's what the group is hearing.
That's
But
what
not-
we're hearing, but that's not her verbiage.
If I call out, can they actually hear me?
No, you are fucking. Not only are you far away, but you're also. There's rock. Falling rock, and a lot of rock between you all.
So,
There's
but let me get straight. Lux can sense the cabbage so that's within 1,000 feet. Are they within 500 feet? I'm asking Lux this question. Lux, my good friend, are our compatriots within 500 feet of us?
Looks up at DM.
Looks up at Cabbage God.
Looks up at God. Period. Are they?
Whoever is the biggest boob is Daphne. Anyway.
Well, I'm definitely not Velma, so I guess I'm Scooby.
I'm Scooby. I told Reggie. Wait, Rux, we gotta get going, Rux.
We gotta go, Stone Howl.
Okay,
Okay, Stone Howl.
Okay, well, Lux, you cannot tell that it's not within 30 feet of you, sadly, but you can tell the direction is southwest of you.
Does he know the exact distance between us and the cabbage?
No, he doesn't.
How far can I know?
30 feet is as far as the locate object goes.
I thought it was 1,000.
Yeah, it's just 1,000.
You can tell the direction from you within 1,000. You can locate the object's initial location within 30 feet of you.
Wait, when did it say this?
Lux, can you lead? Lux, do you know the direction of said cabbage?
Point.
No, that 30 feet is if you've seen the specific object.
Oh.
You can sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object's.
Point.
Well, within 1,000 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
If the object is in motion, you know the direction of the motion, right?
Yes, you can tell it's moving up and it's in that direction. You can't tell that it's this many feet from you.
Yeah, I would assume.
Okay.
Lux, can you lead us? Lux, can you lead us in the right direction?
Walking knows that JPEG. Walk.
My friend here can sense one of the objects that my compatriots are holding. He knows where they are, but not exactly.
I can smell my cabbage, but
I see. You're an insane person.
No, it's magic. He's a magical man, probably.
He's a magical man, but yet he chooses to throw javelins in the dark.
Yes. I never said he was intelligent. I said he was magic.
Actually, no. I actually can't do anything. I can't tell them. Why? I don't know what they're saying. Because I'm deaf. Remember?
Oh, true.
Was that not only for a second?
No, it's actually not. It's for an hour.
Oh shit.
I ignored that.
Sign language? Okay.
I am assuming that you're able to understand via somatics. So you're able to understand via hand signs and stuff.
Yeah, but it's dark and there's no torches yet.
Oh, that's
Torch. You didn't hear me. I cut out when I said it, but I said I lit a torch.
Also, well, actually that, but also Rashak also has the cantrip light out, so you guys can see.
Yeah, we can do this. Stop trying to poke holes in our plan, party.
So I have no clue what you're saying, but I'm just gonna keep walking in that direction that is necessary to find the cabbage.
Okay, it'll be kind of pressed up against the wall if that's the case. But back to the group. You hear Wilroft in the distance calling to aid.
I'm not gonna doubt it and just assume it's Wilroft.
N-word.
We don't have much other direction to go. Is this trapped up ahead?
Actually, there are no traps down this side. Usually, the only thing that's gonna happen is that you have to be careful on the ledge. It kind of slants, but honestly, there's a bridge a bit further. Maybe you could reach your friend that way. But we'll have to cross the bridge, so.
Next time I see her, I'm gonna nuke the fuck.
Sounds good. We need to get there as soon as... There hasn't been any explosions in the past minute.
Is explosions like normal for you all?
I mean, she's not still fighting.
Ah.
So either they took care of whatever happened, or it took care of her? But I assume she took care of it.
What do you mean? Nothing could have taken care of her. She's right there. He points to the darkness. Obviously, you could hear her. It's a who, right? Not a guy, a young guy playing a female character.
Oh, shut up.
N-word.
Wait, my question now is, do rocks have gender? And I look at Stone Howl.
We have a blatantly male guy playing a female character as well. Well. I'm not special. Fuck you, systems.
I just want you to know that both of these people also have something to do with stones in their name.
What does that have to do with anything?
You guys have some sort of affinity to ungendered rocks.
Franklin goes to where I
Right,
am.
but you know what? I can do whatever I want, and you can't stop me.
So you guys can't look.
Very interesting conversation in here.
So you all hear Will Ruff in the distance, and you're walking. You're going to have to. Everybody, give me a deck save to be able to walk along the side of this without being fall off.
Yeah.
Because it's really slippery, and there's nothing to really grab onto. You're kind of shimmying across.
Oh, sweet.
What did you get?
I think that's a 23.
Okay, you make
Yes.
I got a
Richard
17.
it. Okay. And Schnub?
12.
Oh.
Don't worry. Syrian can't help you because Syrian is in front. Richard actually puts his hand out and helps you. So you have an advantage, so roll again.
+2 if you're near me.
He is.
Okay.
You're within 10 feet of each other. Don't worry about that.
Oh, that's one worse.
Well, it's still it's 12 that you got, right?
Yeah. I didn't add Stonehouse.
Okay, well it's a 14 now, and then Richard is gonna help you, and he got a nat 20, so he just helps. He just keeps you there. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Richard.
Don't worry. You're the person who's gonna supply me with food. I can't let you die.
Yay, I get to cook.
You have sentimental value to me. You can't die.
Come to find that
Shall not
Schnub.
perish.
Come to find out Schnub abandons us to cook for him.
This is what we call a symbiotic relationship. You feed me and I don't kill you.
Actually, I think Schnub could take the. Yes.
He could, but does he want to?
Not really.
So,
That's the thing.
so as you all cross over, now you reach a kind of opening where there's a bridge. Yeah, and the bridge is like every other bridge. It's just a little bit wider than the normal. Syrian is kind of like, well, let's go get your friend then.
Okay, let's go.
Onwards!
You hear Will Ruff kind of call out, "Hurry up, guys! I don't know how long we can get I don't know how much longer Lux is gonna stand there." Well, basically, kind of just be like, "Hurry up, guys! Lux is in danger. Y'all are fucking taking forever." Also, did you know that I'm a guy playing a female character?
Did you know that system's a big poopy doo-doo head?
You shouldn't talk about your cabbage god that way.
A system gets to play a female character, but no, we do the exact same thing, but I'm the wrong one here. System, I see the double standard. I see it and I acknowledge it and I shrug it off because you know what? I can be a strong, powerful woman if I want to be.
I want Stonehull, Oriana, and Shove to make me insights now.
So, are we in a safe
16.
location?
What did you get there, Stonehull?
That would be a 17.
Okay. Oriana,
I still want to know if we're in a safe location.
you could roll perception on that after.
Oh, okay, because I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Okay. And Schnub, what about you for insight?
16 plus D2 aura.
So everybody rolled. So that was an 18, then a 17 from you, Stonehull,
mm-hmm.
and then a nat 1 from Oriana. All right. So and Oriana, you could roll me a perception to see if the bridge is like safe or anything now.
I just don't want to hurt myself. That's all with my 1. That's what I was curious. How about a 2?
Okay, well, you can tell that this is most definitely some sort of solid object that you're standing on.
It's rock. Can I lick the rock
is
to
a
make
rock.
sure it's rock?
No, we're not having another one of those. We'll pick you up off the bridge.
So, Syrian leads the way and you all make it down the bridge. And as you reach about the halfway mark, a flaming arrow marks in front of you. You hear Will Ross's voice. You all really need to stop running into danger. And now you're trapped there. And then the voice shifts over. And isn't that just marvelous? Syrian looks over. Oh, fuck. That's Vindred.
That's him.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like I just kind of turned to Stonehowl. I don't know if that's Will Roth.
That's Will Roth.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Meanwhile,
But maybe Lux is there.
Actually, I don't know where your friends are, but I kind of assume that they're dead. There was a cave-in a little earlier, and frankly, I would honestly assume that it was one of those two idiots.
I have some choice words for this guy, but you know what?
Like, honestly, who else would it end up being? We
You-
don't know.
you
It
know what-
makes sense that it would be Will Roth.
You know, I want to be offended because they're my idiots.
Oh.
Don't worry, don't worry. I don't distinguish idiots from morons, but those two with you, the goblin and the bugbear, those are the morons of the idiots.
This man would feel a full-on tree shoved up his ass.
Can I roll to see if I'm actually offended?
Roll me insight. If it's an even number, you're offended. If it's an odd number, you're not.
Okay, I'm not offended.
When this guy talks about our new friends here, I actually move defensively in front of them.
Oh, thank you, love. I must say, you have a really nice looking ass.
Doesn't she? It's amazing.
Not the flaming arrow on the bridge that's gonna kill you all.
You just hear that, so they're like, okay, let's be very honest. There's a very high chance I'm gonna die here.
I wish to make motions like I'm cupping Stonehowl's butt. It's like, I mean, look at it.
I know.
We're
Either way.
going to get in a fight here, and you guys want to talk about my ass?
You know, I'm sure if you could just turn around with those bonded steels would defend us.
Stonehowl, does a 22 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Turn your butt, maybe it'll defend you.
You take, oh fucking grand, you take 8 points of piercing damage as an arrow hits you
Piercing.
as an arrow hits you in your shoulder. Now, I would love for you all to keep your banter on, but I want to quickly make you all into a bunch of pincushions and get on with my day. Actually, I'm gonna need a few of you alive, so if you want, I'll let you all decide which of you die now and which of you don't.
I volunteer you.
Sadly, love, I can't die. Not
I
with
throw
this
up
one,
3
he thinks
fingers
his
as-
mask.
No.
Oh wait, you guys can't even see him thinking
can't
his
see
mask.
him.
Yeah, you're just hearing a voice right now.
Can we get to him?
The voice is echoing around the chamber is the thing. It's in your hair, down there, everywhere is this voice.
It's just jizz everywhere. Oh.
If this voice was a sexual predator, it would be a sexual predator.
Oh, okay.
What?
It's that close to you, it's how much it sounds. It's nerve-wrackingly
It's
close.
a pedophile voice.
But sadly, you guys can't be feared because Stonehall's there.
Actually, wait, no, can I be feared in general?
So,
Ooh! Oh, wait, I don't know if that might cause bad things.
it's up to you all. Who's gonna die? I just need 3 of you alive.
Like we said, you are.
Yeah. Still
You're
sticking with
really
that one.
on seeming to grasp the situation you're in.
Can I try to grab Stonehowl's butt? I can grasp the situation quite fine.
We
That's
are
what I'm-
getting into a fight. Please take your hand off my ass.
I put my hands up and surrender.
As you say that, does it? Oh fuck! Oh fuckity fuck! Fuck! I can't even ask this because now you just have to take the damage because it's a nat 20.
Oh! Well, fuck.
I see I missed something important.
I have not been fondling Stonehowl.
So
While this is
that's-
going. Sorry.
let me roll this quickly. Luckily, you weren't his target, so you don't take the extra damage. But you're gonna take that 10, 14.
Oh.
You're going to be taking 22 points of piercing and necrotic damage as a javelin flies into you.
Oh.
Continue.
It stabs itself right like in your stomach.
Oh, okay.
In you.
Into who?
It's inside of Oriana that a javelin has just sprung short.
Can I grab it?
You can.
Okay.
I have to fix that.
Everybody gets to roll initiative, but Oriana, you're going to be going last in the order.
Aw. What is it? Strength?
It will be athletics to hold on to
Oh, okay. So, 18.
it. Okay. And now, give me your initiatives.
12.
6.
Oh wait, mine doesn't matter.
Wait, hold up. I need to get my initiative tracker up. Well, sorry. I'm sorry. Your AC is... What is your AC there? Okay, that is a... Okay, that's just... Wow, your AC is really bad. Not you guys. Sorry. However, you're better. Okay, so I need the initiative order again. So Stonehall, what's yours?
6.
Schnub, what is yours?
21.
Okay. Oriana, you're going to be going... Give me initiative, but you're going to be going...
I got 12, so...
Okay. And now let me roll for these two. Okay, so that is you, and you get a 18 for you. And you and Dick gets a lovely... Huh. Okay, Dick just gets that.
It's a lovely.
Dick gets 11.
A lovely fuck is a good fuck.
Do you want me to light up this place?
Schnub, you are going to be going after Vintrid, who is, you know, the BBG, the bad guy for you guys right now.
Stonehow. Want me to light up this place?
Yeah, probably. While this is happening,
That would help.
Looking around.
I'll get to you just now. Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. So you have an 18 on athletics, Oriana, right?
Wait, what's up? Letter. I had 5?
So who wants the glow?
No, what did you get on athletics before? 18?
Oh, yes.
Okay then. With your 18, you're able to... With your 18, you're able to hold on to the javelin inside of you as you are yanked off the edge.
What? I don't even get a strength check to try to stay on? Oh, well, I'm gonna hold on to him, and I'm gonna take him with me if I can, or take the javelin.
Actually, your strength check was to hold onto the javelin so you don't slide off of it.
Ah, okay.
You're holding onto the javelin as you're being pulled towards the darkness. You're gonna assume towards Vintrid.
Oh, I was roadhogged.
He did that to me. It was not fun.
Now it is going to be Schnub's turn. Schnub, you see Oriana being yanked off the side.
Fuck.
Cast daylight on her, then you'll have a glow stick attached to him.
I should probably try and grab her ass.
I might be okay. Maybe. I got the javelin. I don't think he's gonna let the javelin go.
How good am I at rodeo? I have to be.
Question.
I have to be very careful. I do not hang Oriana.
Yeah, please don't hang me. I want to live.
That's actually really hard to do unintentionally. With arms and legs flailing, and a tail too.
Yeah, I got a tail involved in here.
It's the fifth appendage.
If I was a male, I'd have 6 appendages.
Do you still have my parasol?
Yield
Yes,
cow
actually, I still do have that parasol.
You haven't given that back.
I think it was given to me as technically, yeah, because I was using it to balance myself on the mountains. Yeah, so I still had this parasol.
Well, you should be fine. I cast daylight on Oriana.
That will be the beacon of light for everyone.
What does daylight do again?
I believe it's a flash of light.
I'm
Something
back.
like a lot of light.
Welcome back.
Long story short, Shrub cast daylight.
You cast daylight on Oriana instead of trying to grab her, right?
And I still have a
What?
parasol, so.
Okay, Oriana, you're glowing the color green.
Sweet!
It's 120.
I shout back,
Yes,
can you
that's
turn
right.
it red? It looks better on
Out
me.
of light.
There's a flash of green daylight as you all experience the fucking start of the cabbage apocalypse as your room is complete. And with that, everybody's able to see crawling up the sides of the cavern are a bunch of undead.
Oh,
A
Also,
bunch of-
if the spell's area overlaps with any area of darkness created by a spell 3rd level or lower, the darkness is
Yeah,
dispelled. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that already, so...
would Stonehowl's senses still be activated?
No, it doesn't last that long.
Oh, okay.
So, there are a bunch of skeletons and stuff clawing their way up from the abyss towards you all. Next up on the list, she has not been off the side of it yet, but next up on the list it is Syrian. He sees this and now is going to go and jump at Oriana and grab her tail and try to keep her on. So he jumps on and he's going to roll for me athletics, see if he's going to be able to hold on. Well, Oriana, you'll feel a sharp tugging at your pelvis as Syrian grabs onto you and is making it impossible for you to be pulled off now.
Oh, he needs to be careful because I'm wearing scorpion armor.
Did not die.
Didn't that die?
Wait, did it die?
Yeah,
When?
a while ago.
Oh, I thought it was damaged.
That's a good question. How did it die?
I know it took some damage from the birds and whatnot, but it was been hanging out in my bag of holding, and then I put it on when we set off on our adventure.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Could have located it. Anyway.
Alright then. Well, he does not know about scorpion armor, and he's going to grab at the biggest thing, which is the bulb on the end of it.
Okay.
How much poison damage would he take?
I had that written down. I had that written down somewhere.
I'm just gonna roll a 1d6 damage for it, okay?
Alright, 1d6 for...
He takes 4 points of poison damage, basically.
Oh.
And he's holding on to you from your tail.
Okay.
Next up is... It is Stonehouse turn. She's being held back. There's light, there's undead coming up, and there is a orange ribbon tied to your friend, trailing off into the darkness.
But we don't see where that ribbon ends.
Actually, you do. Just at the edge of it, you see, standing there is Willroft. On the edge, like holding on to the edge of the cave. Of the edge of a wall of the cave, with the spear.
Shit, Willroff, when did you learn to do that?
I don't know. No. That's not me.
Can we notice that this Willroff is a man?
This Willroft looks exactly like Willroft.
Aw, I'm hoping to
It
change this sex.
spoke with a different voice just a minute ago.
It still is,
Okay.
but it looks like Willroft right now.
How far is that?
It is 120 feet out from you all.
Shit.
The
It's a
exact
long
max
ribbon.
range.
Yeah, that is. Wait,
I'm going to try and help get Oriana back onto the bridge here.
Okay. Syrian is holding onto her tail. There is a spear stuck, well, a javelin-esque thing stuck inside of her stomach, and she is almost being pulled off the side of it. So roll me athletics to pull her, to either
What?
pull her, or to pull her back, or roll me medicine to pull the javelin out of her.
What?
Or roll me medicine to pull the javelin out of her.
10.
10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10
By the way, I have 65 health.
No, I'm gonna try and pull her back.
Okay.
So, athletics, that looks like a 21. 22.
22. Okay, you're able to pull her back, and now you're standing on solid footing, Oriana, but there is still a spear stuck inside your innards, jiggling around.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to do something with your bonus action, you can, because Syrian is going to be holding her for the like, keeping her in place for you to be able to have some leverage to do something.
Stone Howl! Use my climbing gear. Anchor me to the wall.
Or I could use the spear to anchor you to the bridge.
Oh God, that sounds painful.
I mean, that's something you can do.
That sounds horrific.
Oh.
So,
No.
So what are you gonna do?
No, that does not sound like a good idea.
Oh, just anchor me with my climbing gear. Oh God.
It's going to be ridiculous finding your climbing gear, pulling it out, attaching you to it, and attaching that to here.
Okay.
By the way, I've got one hand.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Damn it. Alright, I won't worry
That's
about
the thing I'm going to do with my bonus action. I'm going to check on my, wound right now inside the cast. How's that looking right now?
Your hand, actually, while you were adventuring out and stuff, your hand was slowly beginning to numb and numb and numb until finally, when you were sitting down eating, or starting to eat, it actually had faded away. You had felt no pain in your hand then. And now, you feel like your hand feels absolutely normal, except for the cast on it, obviously.
I have a quick question, actually, about the food. Did we heal up any?
Kind of like, no, because you all just got to drink.
Yeah,
everybody
we
rushed
Okay.
out.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to triple check.
It's don't worry about it, but yeah, nah, sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not too far down, but, you know, that's because I've got a ridiculous amount of hit points.
Somebody's a tank!
Yeah.
Schnub dies very easily.
This is why you are lucky that the javelin didn't go to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you do? So yes, your arm feels normal.
Okay.
Is that going to
I
be
might
your turn?
need some assistance to be able to get it off, though.
Can you just do like a massive
Oh
power
my.
flex and break it?
If you want, roll me athletic.
Yes, power flex it out. Come on.
And Schnub, I want you to roll me religion.
Where's Cabbage Daddy?
That's a 21 for athletics.
And Schnub, what is your religion?
Oof!
Please be a good oof.
That was a nat 1.
Do you still have
Oh.
inspiration from last time? I don't think
You
we spent that.
You still have your inspiration, and now is a good time.
Well, I used inspiration and got another one.
Oh, it's one of the amazing double nat ones!
That's one way to do it.
Brassica has abandoned.
Does anyone else have any inspiration points to donate?
But I will.
I already
I will-
used mine.
Oh wait, I do
will
have
say
an
this, though.
inspiration point.
Oriana, give it to him now.
Can I?
Add my religion.
You still have to add your religion bonus to it, and then -4 from that.
Okay.
Or are you gonna,
Oriana,
are you
let
gonna
him
take,
re-roll.
are you gonna take the inspiration from Oriana?
Oriana, please don't give me an X now.
Please God.
If you get another nat 1, we're done here. Like, we're suiciding.
We'll just all take a leap of
That is a
faith.
sign from God, literally, to end this.
It's a sign that God does not want you to succeed.
Okay, Oriana, do you give me this?
Yes, I give you my inspiration.
That's a 2.
The what?
Not a 1!
So wait, add your proficiencies and stuff to that. So what did you get? What's your number?
12.
And plus you got a 22 there, Stonehall, right?
Let's see. 21.
Okay, so that's a 33 together. You're able to power flex a green little glow appears, and then your cast is blown off. you have your hand, it feels great, and whatever your iron gauntlet that would have been there is instead replaced by a glowing ethereal green cabbage gauntlet.
Shit.
It matches the weight and feel of your other gauntlet perfectly.
Nice. I believe that's enough for my turn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough bad luck.
Why is it
So-
always with Stonehouse?
Stonehouse was just a beacon of bad luck. First they lost their god, now they lost their will to live.
So now I actually
That was
forgot.
hand in hand.
So, I actually forgot, but Richard was actually supposed to go before Stonehall, so that was my bad. But now Richard will go. Richard looks at this entire situation, and he sees the undead, and is now going to use a cleric thing that I still consider to be utterly bullshit. He's going to use Destroy Undead.
That's one way to do it.
Well, I mean, if they're all level 1s, they should be destroyed.
I mean, skeletons are a CR, I believe a CR quarter.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
close to that.
They're a CR quarter, and Destroy Undead goes up to a CR half, so... Oh boy! As a radiant explosion of warm sunlight, as it passes over you, Stonehall, you feel a familiar feeling, obviously. And then you hear the sound of skeleton archers in Minecraft being exploded as a bunch of skeletons have just died and exploded and are now falling to the abyss.
Can
Oh,
that
looks like-
hit them?
Can you what?
Can that Destroy Undead hit them?
Because I think they're on the wall surrounding us.
I
Yeah,
believe
and
they're-
you were saying earlier that it's 120 feet.
and I believe
Yeah,
your
you
radius...
can only turn undead from 30 feet away.
Ah. Richard does not do that.
I mean, you could give him godly length on his turn undead.
Actually, he has his godly thing for another thing. I can't give him extra god things.
Though.
Also, because of the fact that he's a cleric of Maya, he also has disadvantage on a few things he has. So
Yeah.
I can't really give him extra powers.
Ah.
But fuck, I forgot he has that too. Shit, I keep forgetting these things. Sorry. 3 characters that I have to remember these stuff of. I know. So he's instead. Wait, this is the wrong person. So he is going to look at Stonehowl and look at Oriana, and then says, "I believe in you, and you can do it. If nobody else can, you can."
I
You are
believe
given
in you that believes in me!
You're given you're given one. Shit, what do you call it?
Inspiration?
Yes, inspiration.
Cool.
What the fuck is that? Damn it, where do I write these things? Oh yeah, you're giving Bardic Inspiration, which is your D8 you can add to yourself.
A D8?
Yes.
Neat. A cleric bard.
Yes. And honestly, I really like this, and I wish I could play it sometime, but goddamn, it's fun.
Takes a lot of levels, but yeah.
He's level 12, so yeah.
Yeah.
Missing out on some of the higher level spells then.
He is suffering in a few things, but he's made for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume.
So as for his action though, he is going to, you know, he's just gonna walk up to Oriana and do anything that nobody else has done. He's gonna grab this spear and yank it out of you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not good.
I want to keep it.
Sorry.
Okay, I want to keep hold of the ribbon though.
You sure other people will be spared?
Well.
His ribbons are... So he's gonna roll a medicine and athletics to see if he can pull this out without hurting you.
Usually it will cause less damage if you go through the person.
Don't worry. I'm a priest. I know what I'm doing. That is for athletics, that is a 26.
I don't know if this is gonna work on me. I'm not a little boy.
And for medicine, that is a 21. You only take 2
Don't
points
worry, it's
of...
not your butt this is happening to.
I don't want my butt. I like my butt the way it is. I'm still
Serena is very
recovering.
much... Serena is so close to letting you go. But the spear is ripped out of you with only 2 points of extra damage. And then he lets it go and he spares and pull back towards Wilroth in the distance.
No, I want to hold the spear! I had the ribbon at least. I know I was holding the ribbon.
Yes, you're holding onto the spear. What are you going to do? Because it is now back to the top of the order, so it is his turn. Hey, give me that back! He's going to contest athletics to get it now from you, so roll me athletics to see if he was able to beat you. Never mind, he gets a nat 1 on athletics, so...
Sweet!
Roll me athletics still to see if you could pull him off of the cave.
$15.
You pull him off of the cave because he got a nat 1.
Ooh, death to Will Roth. Wait a minute. Will Roth.
So he is going to start moving.
And I now
this
let...
is a very bad turn of events. He's going to use his action, his bonus action, to activate his spear and be pulled towards it. So now he's on the bridge with you all.
Aw, I was hoping I could sucker punch him while he came up.
Well, can I
Actually-
use a reaction to like
Yeah.
dispel his magic?
You can on your turn, because right now he
Okay.
hasn't done anything like magical per se. But Oriana, if you want, I will give you the reaction to punch him. Roll the
Okay.
hit.
I wish to sucker punch him. It's still hold on to the spear. I'm not letting it go. Give me luck! Give me luck! What is it? Strength?
Yep.
How about a 26?
A 26 will hit him. Go for that damage.
I don't have melee written down.
It's just going to be a d4.
Okay.
Unless you have Tavern Brawler, it doesn't get any higher right now.
Oh, okay. And this is reaction, so I don't actually get other bonus stuff with it.
I will let you add your strength modifier to it because it's a sucker punch. So it's a d4 plus your proficiency
Strength?
plus your strength modifier, yes.
So,
It's really cold right now, so I'm going to stick with the AC.
how about 11?
11 points of damage?
Well, my strength modifier is 9. I'm pretty sure it's 9.
Oh.
Maybe when you're enraged it is.
Oh no, those are saving throws. Never mind.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense.
That would have
Plus
been
7!
OP.
7 damage.
That's
Okay, cool, because a plus 9 is like fucking storm giant strength.
Alright.
28
That's a
strength
28.
score.
Not even a Vesto had that much. So, yeah, storm giants have a 29 in strength. So yes, so, what is belt at least? So that is 7 points of damage.
Yes.
He takes a punch and does not move as you hit a clank against a white mask on his face. The mask looks very much like it's a plain mask with a faint hint of a smile in it and a symbol on it. This symbol looks like, and I want Stonehowl to make me a religion check.
Because she can. Oh no. Wait, would I have to have a concentration to hold on to the torch?
I would assume you dropped that at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
please.
that's what I'm assuming
Don't
as
worry,
well.
you're daylighted, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
shy.
I'm blinded by the light. I'm gonna light up this douche.
Religion, you say?
Yes.
That's a 5.
Aw.
You actually get advantage on this one.
Oh, good.
Oh.
That's a 6.
You know what? Because of backstory reasons, you get an extra advantage.
Extra advantage.
Step up.
It's a
that
1.
gets a 10. I'm
Oh.
not a good religion.
You
That's
are
not
able.
my thing.
But with this, you are able to tell that the symbol that is on him very faintly resembles a symbol of an oh-so evil entity that you are very familiar with in your past and backstory.
I am going to destroy this then.
I wish to look at Stonehowl and tell her she's a terrible paladin. Oh, I thought you knew your book
trained
things.
Martially just because I didn't read a whole lot of those texts. Does not memorize a whole lot of those texts. I did read them.
I give her the scolding finger. Read more books. As me, as the barbarian.
Interesting, okay?
I know words
My
are hard.
calling in life, Mom.
I know words are hard. So hard. I don't. Actually, I don't. I can't read, can I? I just have a wisdom of
Just
10.
looking at you two bicker at each other, and it's like, alright, I'm just going to do this. And he jumps backwards off the edge.
Oh,
Oh.
Oriana,
I guess I'm just gonna take it.
as you fall, I need. If anybody wants to make a reaction, it would be either Stonehull or Schnub. Because Dick is not going to, because he's kind of being hurt by the light that Aura is giving off, and so is. Styrian is also getting kind of like hurt by the light that Aura is giving off.
It's too bright.
I'm
Can
gonna.
I grab at just the mask?
You can make me an what would that be? Make me a sleight of hand.
Yeah, I would assume that would be a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Either that or an
Maybe.
acrobatics to jump after him.
So that's...
No, we're not doing this falling thing again.
That's a 16.
Ooh, nice. You're able to grab onto the mask, and as you're... Which hand do you grab with by chance? The hand with the brassica arm or the hand that you normally have?
The brassica arm.
Oh fuck, this is wonderful. So as you reach for it, you actually are going to get a +4 to that.
Ooh.
So that's 20 altogether.
Yes. And you're able to hold on to the mask. You can choose either go with it or not fall, but as you hold on to it, you're going to be taking some psychic damage as you see 3 things. They flash. Actually, I'm just gonna go to the. Come to the secret room, which is this way.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Meanwhile, so Mr. Camel Guy, this is what everything we've done in the past 3 months. I wonder why me and Lux haven't been moving for the past hour.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
He's not lying. We've been sitting here for.
All the interesting things apparently happened here. But yeah, he should actually move over there. Maybe you guys can join us.
I was like, you know, during this time, could we have caught up with the group? I was gonna like use my shovel, just dig my way out of like go back to where we were caved in, dig my way back to the main area, and then retrace our steps to find you guys.
Oh,
That was
This earlier, but I just never got around to it because I got lazy. I found this on the interwebs while I was listening to music.
While the DMs went to
Not the
converse.
worst.
The DMs went to propagate.
Just like that, Aura died also.
Oh no!
He was never heard from again.
He left and is never coming back. But yeah, it's well, the computer's coming tomorrow along with the monitor, so I'm excited for that.
That's cool.
But on the negative side, I have to get my braces tightened, and that's gonna hurt like hell.
Oh, braces aren't a good time. I've had them like 4 times.
Oh, I've never had braces.
Oh, they're very uncomfortable. I had headgear, braces, and a retainer.
I'm gonna hope I never have to deal with that shit.
You'd never
I've
want.
had Invisalign and braces.
Oh, I never done the Invisalign thing. That wasn't a thing when I did braces.
Yeah, Invisalign is new.
I mean, depending on how old you are, dentistry wasn't a thing when you were around then.
Shush! Shush!
So, as Stonehull grabs for that, he's gonna take 2 points of psychic damage because I rolled absolute garbage. And it's up to you. Are you gonna try to hold on to him and like not let him fall, or are you just going to let him go after seeing what you saw?
We gotta heal him.
I am not letting go.
Okay then, I need you to make me an athletics to hold on, to make sure you don't like let him go.
Athletics, you say?
Yes.
That's a 25. See, that's what I do.
Wow, wow, he actually does not have anything to get away from this. So, he
Just
is
dangling
there.
from his face?
Yes, he is dangling from his face. And you can see him, and he's just looking at you all.
I
What
wave.
do you do?
Can I say hello in Draconic? Hi.
You're testing me here.
I'm not very good at tests.
And
Can
frankly, I'd rather not have this happen.
Quick, pull him up so we can fucking destroy that.
Let me go, and I will let you all live long enough for you to get out of here.
Strub, didn't you still have your reaction you hasn't spent yet?
Yeah.
Why don't you pull him up?
Nice. Grab him. Yeah,
Roll me athletics, because he's actually not going to try to fight you guys off right now.
not 20.
Fucking hell, yeah, you just lift him up, put him down, he's just there standing with Stonehold's hand on his face still.
Wait, am I technically now hugging him? Because I feel like I'm in this awkward sandwich at this point, because I'm in the middle.
I'm pretty sure he's like, okay, I'll just move like here. You can just like either back up a little bit. There's a little bit more. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Right here.
All right, so I duck around, I scooch around, shrubs. We have this like. Never mind.
He looks at you and is just, all right. This is an awkward situation.
I wink, but instead I blink because I only have one eye.
So,
hi.
How about this? Let me go, and I'll give you information about where your friends are.
They're probably fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Or they could possibly be torn to shreds by all the undead. Let's go over to the Wilroft group now, because this is why I hate splitting the party, because it's really hard
Speaking
to balance.
of waiting an hour, yeah, Mr. Camel Guy, that's everything that's happened in the past 3 months. Okay, no.
Yeah, so you see, that's why me and my wife decided that the best thing would be to have a daughter.
Wait, you can choose to. Never mind.
well, don't you know, like, if you keep the wife hot during pregnancy, that it's gonna be a female, like, you know, the urban myth says, right?
I also been told that morning sickness is a sign of a female as well.
I think most sicknesses are, but you know what, here we go. So, this is why we don't split the party. Either way.
We don't, but we did.
So, Lux can tell, and after that hour of waiting, Lux can tell, hey guys, it's in that direction. I can tell it's about, 432 feet that way.
Can I hear again? Is that an option?
Say again?
Sorry.
Can I hear?
Yes, you can hear now. You are no longer deaf.
Lux, how far away is it exactly that we can transport to reunite with the rest of our friends?
Don't fall off the cliff.
Want to go that 432 feet with Dimension Door, and I mean, maybe inform our camel friend of where exactly we need to head in order to find Mr. Goblinoid Man and our friends on a bridge.
He is going to instead just be like, whatever, I'm going to help my friend because he has a fucking javelin wound now.
You can stay here,
Wait.
I'm gonna go do that.
So
That
this
sounds
entire
good.
hour, he's been sitting there with the javelin in his shoulder.
No, the javelin's out, but he's been bleeding out, and the other guy's trying to stitch him back together.
Oh, okay.
Alright, later, we're gonna go do that now. Me and Lux are gonna go over.
So let me just take it from here. So the goblin, the half-orc with the mask is folding his arm, looking at you all kind of smugly. Let me go, and I'll tell you where your friends are. A door pops up behind him, and a Wilder after Lux fall out.
My iconic double doors just kind of flop open, and I'm like, see, Lux, we didn't take a wrong turn. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
I have the attack of opportunity, stabs him in the back, Dark Soul style. No, I'm joking.
He turns and looks at you. Alright, since my leverage is gone, I guess I'm gonna do this. He pulls out a hand, and it's still Schnub's turn. So, Schnub, Oh wait, no, you use your turn to pull him up. So technically, it is now fucking. Where is it?
It's
wait,
still my
yes,
turn.
the roll.
It's Oriana's turn.
Oh.
Shrub didn't actually take his turn.
No, that was just my reaction to pull him up. I didn't
Oh,
take
okay.
that.
All right, well, you have your turn.
Well, I'm gonna remove the curse on that mask. Goodbye.
What are you gonna use? Remove curse.
Yes.
Really?
And just fucking yeet that mask away.
I mean, it
May
makes
I
sense.
trust?
I mean, what do you want me to do? Cast it at 5th level?
Cast it as high as you freaking can.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm asking.
Beat it.
Are you going to use remove curse on the mask or on him?
Like why not? Like you could do both.
We want the mask off of him.
So it would be
And then
him?
I'm going to destroy this mask, one way or another.
I thought you just said you were gonna smite him. I'm like, oh.
I mean, I can just remove the cursed object from him.
That's what I'm
and then
asking, because if you choose the mask, it's a different story. If you choose him, then the mask will come off of him.
So
What?
you wanna remove
You
curse
can-
from him?
Okay, remove curse is one action where you could choose either the creature or an object. If the object is cursed, you will remove the curse from the object. But if you choose the creature, you remove the attunement of the
No.
curse.
The object is still cursed.
Yes, but I'm asking, do you want to take the curse object? So you're going to take it off of him, right?
Sure, fucking remove it from him.
Okay, there's a flash of red and black light, and then the mask is in your hand.
And
Roll
throw
me-
it on the
Roll me a charisma save.
It's like a face eater. It latches onto its new host.
17.
Okay, cool. You feel an insane urge to put it on your face, but for some reason you just kind of like, that's a bit of work.
He takes a bite of cabbage to fulfill that need.
So now you have, and now in Stonehall's outstretched arm, there is a limp half-orc that's just kind of dangling there because he's unconscious now.
Well, I should not be touched. Like, what? I don't. What should I do with this mask?
It needs to be destroyed.
Look over at Warlock. What the fuck did we miss?
Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, that fucker threw a lance at me, and why is he dead? Unconscious. What did you guys do?
I wave at Will Roth. Hey, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, it is. I asked a question.
He's fine. Sorry he threw a lance at you. We'll figure that out.
I can give it to you later as I just offer.
Right.
There's a curse here that needs to be taken care of, and nobody fucking touches that mask if they're
no.
not going to fucking get rid of it.
Question. These two, not bad people, right? Like, not like this guy. Not like a friend, right?
Those are friends.
Oh,
Pointing
cool,
with other
cool.
hand.
I just want to say because, like, I saw her before, and she threw a javelin at her. But then her became him, and him was her. Okay.
But her might be a him, so we don't know yet anymore.
Alright.
And then you've got friends, right?
Yes, yeah, I do. He's going to cast something after, but now there's a mask in Schnub's hand, unless he drops it or something.
Yeah, I should, like, wrap that thing in something.
Wrap it in cabbage. Holy cabbage.
Yeah, you should. Just shove it inside the holy cabbage.
A blessed holy cabbage. I could try that.
Okay, so you try to bless a cabbage around it.
Yeah.
The cabbage withers away really quickly. Like, before it even starts to grow, it withers away in your hand.
Can we
Okay.
just bury the mask or smash it?
You all are starting to hear a sort of slow whisper in your ears. Hello.
What?
It's a whisper, so you can't access it.
It's like, I heard
Oh.
something.
I
That is the mask of a demon lord known as Orcus, the lord of the undead. And that is an abomination that needs to be destroyed.
Like,
The whispering is louder. How do you think you can destroy me? I'll always be here. Always a part of this world.
Can I eat it?
Can smash it real hard.
I will go for it. Stonehow, like.
Wait,
like,
wait,
like-
wait. Do we know where the Tarask is?
No. No, we do not.
Feed it to the Tarask.
You can hear in the distance.
Will you allow us to do this? Is the question.
Throw this thing into the mouth of the Tarask.
Well, no, why happens to like latch on?
No, we're retconning the Tarask. It never happened. There was a wild
We can
You all
feed it to
would-
the Tarask. You can't
You all,
stop
were
this
dr-
thing.
you all were depressed about Anders, and that was your fever dream.
Are you actually saying that, by the way?
No, I can.
It's
about the
been
will.
wiped from our memory.
Yeah, that's kind of
It has, actually.
But we must feed it to the Tarask, guys.
But what? As you guys are doing this, there is something that's happening around you all.
Oh.
The skeletons have made their way up onto the bridge.
Oh no. Goodbye, world.
Oh,
Can we get off this bridge and then we'll deal with things?
Exit stage right, let's go.
I look at everyone. I can cast a spell that can bring us all to like a city or something.
You
y'all
can
just want
do that?
rotation circle if everyone just wants to leave this place.
Face palms, intensify.
That would be a great thing to do, except that takes a few hours.
Does it take a few hours?
Yeah, to set up a whole circle and ritual.
Probably teleportation circle.
Could we assist it?
Doing some research right now on teleportation circle.
Well, can we get off this ledge? Well,
Yes,
Will
let's get
Roth
off
fondles
this ledge.
goes through her book.
It takes a round, not a lot of hours. Although I don't think I have ink.
No, it lasts around. It takes a minute.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification. I'm big stupid.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but skeletons are coming
Oh,
up.
thank
We
you.
should probably.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
doodly do.
Gosh.
Great. Who's carrying the mask, by the way?
Snub
I'll
currently has
carry
it.
it.
That's not a good
I can
idea.
make good charisma saves though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a lot of charisma saves.
Okay, I have a plus 9 to those. If I'm near Stonehowl, plus 11.
No metagaming!
I mean, I have very good charisma. If I'm closer to Stonehowl, I seem to do a little better at it. Maybe I should carry them.
Understand, this is my charge.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Also killing a
I
bunch
am
of the
carrying
undead.
this.
Also killing a bunch of the undead for that side quest for Brassic, that's just saying.
Yeah,
Look at
that's great and all, but, like, this thing... We can clear that out in a minute. We need to take care of this, otherwise that's going to screw up with that. And...
So are you going to grab the mask and pocket it?
Before you do that, I'm gonna cast resistance.
Good idea.
What a brilliant move.
Wait, hold on. Wait, it's a charm, isn't it?
The mask?
It's a charming thing that takes place on the curse.
What?
We don't know.
Okay.
No, it's again.
Okay, no more metas.
No more metas. No. Strolling
me-
sound.jpg.
This is mainly so we can kind of just wrap this up quickly because Lux and Willer have to go just now.
I have to go
Okay.
very soon, so walking sound.jpg, where are we going, team? Also, I almost died, but I'm good now. Also, I led
You know what? Let's all have a nice warm meal that was prepared just over there.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think you guys should know this. There were 20 camel guys on the surface looking for
Guys.
the people we killed, and 5 of them are down here now, because I led them down here.
Alright, while you guys are having a conversation,
Undead are just kind of gathering
the
around us.
bridge are
Yeah.
now enclosed around you all.
Come on,
Oh.
let's go. Let's get off the bridge, damn it. I need to
Skeletons
heal
are-
and...
Dimension door.
So you guys want to go back to the place above ground?
This way!
Alright, let's go! Do.
In front of you all is 10 skeletons. Not going to take long to kill them, but there are 10 skeletons barring your way.
Whatever.
Rock
Destroy
ball?
undead.
No, because... God damn it, you know what, fine. Freaking...
Yeah, because he can.
Yeah, he does. Richard and... With a combination of Richard and Snubs destroy undead, all the undead are blown away. There are more crawling up from the bottom. There seem to be an endless amount of them, but they're crawling towards you. But you guys can run now.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it
let's
going.
go.
Throwing away from the guys that want to eat us.
Everybody needs to make me a deck save to crawl back on that side, because you know it's a dangerous and slippery slope.
It's dangerous and slippery slope. I shall make a deck save. Whoa, I wasn't expecting this to be a slick and slippery slope.
I wasn't expecting it to be as slick and slickery as it is too.
Slip and slickery. Alright then.
I got a 10.
Okay, Wilrock, what did you get?
14.
Okay. Stonehall, what did you get?
14.
Oh.
Okay, Schnub, what did you get?
6.
And Lux, what did you get?
9.
Oh, we don't like this ledge. This ledge is not a good time.
Slide up the void.
Am I within 10 feet of Stone Howl?
Actually, we all are, so that would be a 12.
That would be a 16 then. Woo.
Okay. Okay then. Well, so far the only person to be able to like stay here is Tyrion and Wilroth, as everybody is now slipping down the side and starts to fall.
Oh guys, no.
Can
That's
I-
not good.
Can
That's
I put my
real.
claws into the side of the thing to slow my fall?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Can I also do that?
Athletics.
I want to grab whoever might need help as well. Then there's a strength.
Also, Stonehall, the arm that you had grabbed, it with the brassic, I think the leaves on that arm are starting to wither away.
Understandable.
Unnatural 20?
Cool.
An 18.
Good.
I should probably grab onto the wall.
26.
You make it as well. Tyrion is going to extend his hand out for Schnub, because Schnub is the nearest person to him at the moment. So, you have advantage there, Schnub. And I get... How much did you get?
11.
You are able, don't worry. Don, Richard was going to help Stonehall, but like, Stonehall doesn't need the help. So with their help, you're able to all get back up on it and cross over quickly. But by now the skeletons are at the top, clawing at you guys. You run toward the camp.
Yeah.
As you retrace your steps back to the camp, you're all there. Dick and Tyrion decide to use some stones and some rubble and push a giant boulder in a way to block it so no skeletons can enter. You're now inside the cave.
Hey!
So
I take out the mask, I put it on the ground, I pull out my axe, and I fucking smite this thing.
Holy shit.
At what level?
Everything I've got.
you
Only a
just-
2.
Oh. Are you go- okay, so roll me damage, because this thing has HP.
Oh.
You need. Well, this is fun. Oriana, what did I miss again? You guys seem to have done a lot of things.
I imagine this is considered undead, right? Or
This
demonic?
is considered demonic, so it will work.
Well, we ended up running into you. You stabbed me, by the way. I also like hold up the little spear that I was stabbed with.
It's not
Did
good.
this
I was stabbed by that too a while ago.
That's a 20.
Okay, that is with the multiplication and everything, right?
Multiplication?
Oh wait, why are you just have to roll max damage as a coup de grace technically.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the
That's,
mask can't move.
Yeah, it's a coup de grace.
That's interesting.
I should probably start healing people.
I'm relatively fine, although I don't think Lux does need help. He's
Yeah.
not doing too well.
Willow, how much HP do you have again?
I have at about 60 out of 78.
I have
Okay.
56.
And where did the javelin hit you again?
Hit me right in the chest.
Have you checked on that check? Have you checked on it?
I look down to it occasionally.
You noticed that it was black?
It was black.
And so is the wound on Oriana. It's a black little blotch right there in her skin.
Oh,
That hurts a lot.
that's just a
The
little
mask
bit.
is whispering very loudly in all of your ears. Go on, fools, try to kill me. My sickness will spread, and the undead shall take over this world.
32 damage then. I don't understand what you mean by multiplier.
Doesn't it undead take like the extra damage?
Yeah, that's extra dice.
Ah, sorry. Oh yes, is it weakness? It's weakness, yes.
If it's weakness, then you would multiply it.
Yes, this thing has a weakness to radiant, is the thing.
So the radiant is...
Can you imagine if I could lend some of my spell slot for smite?
Oh,
So that's just a 48 then.
just a 48.
Just 48 damage, nothing that great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have less dice, so...
As you smash into it, it cracks a little, and a bit of red energy seems to be shining out of it, but it's still... You just hear laughter.
Second
It's
attack.
the best you can do. Wait, hold up, wait, hey.
Hey, stop hitting me.
Hey, that's another 48, right?
Yes.
So
What's it
that
saying,
means-
Stonehowl?
It is very much cracked, like almost close to shattered, like car glass after being hit with a rock or stuff like that. But it's still kind of holding together with the red energy seeping through the edges of it. You think that you can just destroy this and that would be the end?
Can I data-vax it?
You're wrong.
I want to data-vax it.
I kind of want to crush it in stone form. That'd be fun. Like, you can't kill me, plop.
No, but that'd be you coming in contact. You might get overwhelmed by it.
Maybe you're right. I could just also throw a cantrip at it. Can I rock bolt the
If you
map?
guys are just talking, I'm gonna smash it again and smite it.
Okay, go for it.
You can do that. I'm also gonna attack it. I'm gonna throw a rock bolt at it. Pew.
So you smite it for another 48.
Yep.
It is shattered, and as it kind of splinters out, the shatters of glass, it's not glass, the shatters of ceramic, this kind of just vaporize into red mist and disappear. And then a rock hits the ground.
Right?
You hear the whispers again. Little do you know, you have only prolonged it. I will be back. Shh. And disappears.
No, you won't.
Who's that, by the way?
Uh-uh.
I smite the ground again.
Don't smite my rock. He's a good boy. What did my rock do to deserve your smite?
You then hear coughing as Syrian and Richard start to cough and hack up a little bit as black ooze starts to drip from their mouth.
Aw.
Oh, you two aren't doing so well.
They get to they're starting to fall to their knees.
Yeah, well, whatever was in that
They
mask
were
kept them
here
alive.
because of the curse.
Greater restoration, anyone?
And
He holds up, Syrian holds up a thumb like, you got it! I can feel my lungs. I can't feel my lungs. He's trying to gasp in air, and he's just hearing the sound of raspiness as nothing is entering into him. And you guys can do stuff now if you want.
Like
These two-
spell.
Yeah, these two guys are currently dying in front of you, and also
Yeah.
some black ooze is dripping from the mouth of the unconscious half-orc as well.
Healing spells, anyone?
I don't think I have any healing pots.
I've got a few healing spells, but I think these guys are dying of old age at this
That's probably it. That is probably it.
I'll still pop another 5 for my lay because that's all I've got left out of it.
Cleric, have any, like, greater restorations to try on him?
As you say that, actually, Richard is going to look at Syrian and just extend his hand out. You must carry on for your father and I. And cast restoration, well, greater restoration on his friend. With that, Syrian stops coughing, but only Schnub and Stonehowl will be able to hear what Richard said.
Aw.
Richard is Richard is continuing to cough up and hack up as bits of actual, like, fleshy bits are starting to pour out of his mouth now as he's coughing. Syrian is wiping up his mouth and rushing over to his friend, kneeling over, looking at you all. Can you all do something? Anything?
Come on, guys.
Could I?
Cleric, he'll fix them.
Fuck, greater restoration on the unconscious dude.
Fix Richard, fix Richard, fix Richard.
Richard just looks at you all. Thank you for the meat. Thank you
Lux
for the
is a
meal.
paladin. He's got restoration. Come on.
Come on, Lux. Fix some punches, Lux. Fix them, Lux.
I cast 3 level 3 cure wounds.
On who?
On Richard.
Richard is starting to. He's not coughing as much, but there are bits of gunk coughing falling out of his mouth, so. Don't worry. It was the best meal I've ever had. As more gunk is falling out of his mouth as he's looking at you all. Still, Syrian is trying to like cool him and like, come on, dude. I'll live too. But you, come on, please, no, not like this. No.
Snob, do you have any divine what's that thing where you like pray to your god and roll good and hope they help you?
Save him with the
I do not have
cabbage!
that yet. That is later.
Shove cabbage in his mouth!
But you got that level 6 on.
I walk over.
I mean, I could
I
just
say, God damn it, Brassica, can you please help me? Give me a restoration to heal him.
You know that scene where freaking Aladdin calls on a genie's help and he says Aladdin? No.
Come on,
You
roll well.
rang.
He get a swirl of green mist pops out of Stonehold's hand as leaves and flourishing it explodes into a cacophony of flowers made of cabbage leaves. You rang?
Yes, we need this guy healed, and these guys.
Can you help us, please? Just some restoration spells.
Yes.
I can just touch them with gentle riposte.
That's cruel. No, they need to be alive, not preserved corpses.
So as Brassica pops out, and I need to do this for the memes. I'm sorry.
You better hurry it up. I'm gonna disappear in a few minutes. Oh my god.
You're right! Cracks his fingers, and then extends his hand out. And now, a bunch of green light envelopes Richard as he floats up in a cabbage sort of crib. It covers him up, and now he's inside a cabbage, and it blooms out. He pops up and just kind of does a little jitty. I'm healed! Man, I've never felt that great ever. Also, I can speak common now. Wonderful.
It's okay, because we've never had a friend like you.
You know, I've never really had a friend like you. Syrian looks at him. Dude. Cool.
Great, now help the other dying people.
Actually, everybody is kind of good now because all you need to do is restore them.
Yeah.
So,
Goblins okay?
yeah. They're wiping bits of gore from them, although Richard actually is dressed in a different outfit now. He's dressed in cleric outfit, but it's, you know, cabbagey.
Oh.
Hello.
I'm glad that I had two such powerful individuals give themselves up to the god of cabbages. Lovely. He looks at Shnub. You did well. Here, have a cabbage.
Yay.
Either way, I think that my health is good here. You all have done well, and I think that I feel a bit stronger now, given a little bit of... He looks at Stonehowl and Richard. I feel a lot stronger now. I think I can handle the rest of the undead in this place. You all can feel free to go now. Goodbye! Snaps his fingers and disappears in a plume of cabbage leaves.
Is it then?
Oh,
Where are we we going next, by the way? Now that we're free, I recommend that we get out of this desert really fast because those camel guys are going to be looking for me because they know what I look like now.
Yeah.
What me and Lux look like, and well, they don't know that we killed them, but they know that there's undead down here, and they don't like that. Dude.
You're being
There won't
very
be undead
nosy.
down here for long.
Fair enough, maybe Brassica can drive them out. Either way, I don't really want to stick around to find out until later when we come back to make this our super cool base of operations.
I will be returning, but we should probably get to first step.
What about the goblins? Are you guys coming with us, or are you guys gonna stay here?
If it's okay with you all, I think me and my friends and this lovely folk, he pats the unconscious person, would really like to get the fuck out of here.
What you want, please?
First step would definitely be the place to go.
Yes,
Wonderful.
It's been great knowing you guys. Are you guys coming with us to first step or going on your own?
Where the fuck is first step?
Oh, not first step. I mean, whatever the place is.
You know where first step is.
I mean, yes. Oh, first step. It's the place that we're heading. I look at Stonehowl. You signed us up for this. You know the details, right?
That is also quite true.
It is a town unlike any other that will be introduced at a later time.
Next session!
Next time on this one-shot that's going on for a little longer than expected.
So, that is going to mark the end of today's session. It was a bit all over the place, and I apologize. I have never ran two separate D&D games at the same time.
It's fine, although it went a lot better than I expected for me.
It's mainly because I rolled something and you chose persuasion instead of deception, so...
Yeah, I wasn't ever I knew that I wasn't gonna get a lie past them, so I just didn't tell them the details that would be lying, and theoretically that's still not lying. Nothing I said was untrue.
Also, I really didn't think I would like you all to die to unnamed bandit number 12.
That would have been really sad, right? Like, this awesome character I've made just dies to unnamed bandit number 13 out in the desert.
By the way, everybody, cheers to an amazing campaign.
Oh, I gotta make a new drink for that.
Oh,
It's a beta.
I'll wait for you to get your drink.
Hey guys, it's the beta. The real one will come out soon. You just have to pay for DLC.
Oh, no, not EA. Oh, by the way, actually, I have a question about that. Is this, like, the last session, or are we gonna have one more of us traveling to first step?
I will probably just do a small little write-up of the travel to first step, but you guys are gonna get there easy peasy.
So this is the last one. This is the last one before the change over to the full version of the game.
Yes.
We're still gonna need our new
So
characters,
speaking
though, I
of,
assume.
Congrats,
what are we
guys.
doing for the next one? Are we doing like level 3s? What's open? What's not?
Yeah, I thought I was sticking, like, because I thought some of us were changing and some of us were sticking to our original characters. I don't know.
The next session will start the first session of next one will start up with you all entering into the first step, and I'm going to have a mission for either level 3, level 4, and level 6 characters. It is going to be up to you all as a group to choose whether you want to take a level 3 character, a level 4 character set, a level 3 team, a level 4 team, or a level 6 team.
I like the lower levels, personally.
4 sounds good, personally, to me.
Wonderful. You're going to do my favorite one.
Ooh, I'd prefer 4 or 6, yeah.
Well, it's going to be up to you all to choose. If you all are going to do that, the first hour will basically be you guys coming into first step, and it will either be done from these characters' point of view or the new characters' point of view. But you all have 2 weeks to make these new level 3 characters, because I actually think the level 3 will be fun because it ties a bit into what happened during the beta campaign.
So level 3, level 4. Level 3, level 4.
Level 3, so you guys will have your little new stuff.
Yeah,
Well, we're
3
gonna
sounds good.
hear some of our previous characters doing shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yep.
I want my
God,
character.
we're gonna encounter Vish.
Okay, but with that, I wish to have Oriana run away with Vish, possibly.
Oh, is the group gonna splinter?
Oriana, Vish. Look at it this way, Oriana. Vish may like you very much, but Vish cannot be tied down to one lady, even one man. Vish cannot be tied down to many things. Vish has tried being tied down. He prefers being the tie-er, not the tie-in.
Oh, I'll tie him up be more than happy. Also,
Don't worry.
Oriana is okay with sharing.
Well,
Vish likes this mentality, but you must still get in line. There are 25 others like you.
Damn it. It was worth the shot.
That is only in this country. You should see the other one.
Vish is very popular amongst the
Oh, I
women.
wonder if I can come across that one guy that also we had a threesome with.
What?
What?
Guard?
Is that what his name
There was a random guard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I want to say this, but in my canon, I always just thought that was just Lux. But Lux is just too embarrassed to ever say it.
That would add character.
Lux did get really drunk and start a fight, so...
Lux didn't get drunk. Lux got wasted by drugs.
I thought he wasted them.
No, but I'm very butthurt. My phone glitched out, and the app I use for my D&D sheet characters glitched out, and now everything's gone, and I can't even open the app. So,
Oh,
But
that
even
sucks.
more of a reason for new characters.
New characters, new action. What Rob's gonna go do other things.
no, but more
The world.
that one little app also contained my homebrewed character for the other thing.
Oh.
Lame.
Oh no.
Jesus.
You have some screenshots. I'm sure we could work something out. You got a printer? You can just like flop out a character sheet, and we can.
What's a printer?
It's that black
that-
or white thing that kind of like collects dust in the corner.
It makes funny
Occasionally.
noises.
Whenever
Nice.
you,
Yeah, it does just make noises.
and
Weird.
it breaks down every other month, and it's cheaper to buy a new one than to buy an ink cartridge for it somehow.
Also,
Somehow.
I do want to say that because you all did keep these guys alive, they are now NPCs which you can hire as mercenaries in the campaigns to follow.
I was
Well,
almost
campaign to
kind
follow.
of hoping that they would like take care of the temple and like be the new people that brought people in.
I am saying that you can hire them to do stuff, and they are in debt to you all. And one of them is in debt very much to his new deity. Speaking of Stonehall, you and I need to have a talk about that.
Cabinet.
Yeah.
So actually, that is a good question. By the way, I know we're making new characters, but are we? So is the campaign with the old ones? I know this is the same world, but what are we doing with the old characters?
The old characters exist just as every other body does. They will be there for you all to talk to, or even use. It's fine too.
Ah.
And
No,
it's
you're
still-
not using Stonehowl's ass.
Oh, come on.
Oh, we need to get through this mission. Hey, Stonehowl, can we use your ass real quick?
I will leave it up, but I will leave it up to the players for what their character will do and will be doing, if anybody, because they're still members of the guild, meaning that if somebody does, they can offer you amount of money to be asked if you could assist them in missions, and they will happen. Maybe not by the people in this party, but by other members of the guild, because the guild is pretty expansive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, meaning every now and again, I will talk to you all about your character, and you guys may get a certain lump sum of gold to help.
Really?
Neat.
So, you all are going to be... The traveling is going to be you and these three... Well, a goblin, a half-elf goblin thingy, a half-orc, and then a bugbear. Going to be traveling up to the first step with you all, and I'm going to assume you guys are going to get them initiated into first step.
Oh god, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
totally.
one strange initiation.
To be fair, I'm also gonna need to be initiated because I don't know what the hell's going on.
True,
Wonderful.
Wilroth fell out of the sky.
That is true. I still need to work in how...
My
I
little
still need to
pebble.
work in how that happened, but you know it did.
Either way, also wait, hold on. I fell
The guild is gonna be very
Am I stupid? When did I
confused.
fall out of the sky besides the beginning of the session?
That was it.
Yeah,
That-
I think
yeah,
it
that's
really-
just where we met you. Is
I think how
this guy.
how you fell out of the sky is that a giant from another island threw you and just yeeted you perfectly.
Yeah,
I
'cause
want
was
to think that
trying
she was
to-
experimenting with Dimension Door and just kind of.
On
went
my
awry.
adventures to try and further my rock magic, I had ended up with this group, and that's where I stayed for a while.
And now you're being given a reason to leave. But you won't. Wonderful.
I'm sticking around. I need to
Last
keep further. I'm on my own personal quest to become the greatest bright pebble that ever lived.
Wonderful. Also, you all will be charged with informing the guild about the happenings of your little adventures.
I thought you were about to say Jason.
It'll be up to you all if you want to tell them about Vish, the god that you guys killed, the god that you guys anger, what happened at Khan, the story about what's his name, the fucking undead dragonborn I made a while ago.
Right, he still lives.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that guy.
Can we talk? Can we tell them about the jester?
No.
No, most of us
Because
don't
we
remember
don't
the
have
gesture.
memories of it.
We
Right.
don't.
We don't have definitive memories. They're very vague.
It's a fever dream like that scene in Dumbo, the original one.
The one where they all smoked crack and were high.
They drank alcohol and got high, but yes.
Yeah, the parts that they're gonna have to censor in the new version.
They are.
Remember
by the
how I
way.
started this as a level 1 chef?
Well, this has been fun. I have to leave now. It's late.
Yep.
Yes.
Good night,
Waves,
love.
hugs, and loves. Good game. Cheers.
Oh,
I did.
yeah, cheers.
Yay.
Good
Cheers.
game. Next for
Yep.
level 3 character, Corgulius is coming. Woo,
Who's that?
folk.
Didn't hear
Okay.
that.
My lizard folk character that I was originally making for another game, but I'm gonna use him here instead.
Yay. Okay.
Probably a warlock, although he could be a barbarian if system lets me do better punching as a barbarian instead of a warlock, and I don't have to have super crap stats because someone doesn't let me re-roll ones when I'm rolling d6s for my character stats. We don't talk about
Go
him.
Hexblade with gauntlets.
I did go hexblade with gauntlets. That's how I got my guy to punch real good and not be a barbarian.
Well, we have 2 weeks to talk about characters and everything. I have always said before, roll for your stats because I think that makes a much more interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to play Point Buy, I'd go play Fallout.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That is
that's
such a good boon that I am. You know, that's a great boon. Also, you all have these characters have gotten one boon, and like I said before, the items and things that you've gotten from these characters cannot be transferred over to other characters. Just
It makes sense.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, random person, here, take my Onyx of Future Sea.
yes. So everybody has gotten the boon of Mass Shatterer. Let me just type that in because it's a really hard word for me to see.
Mass Shatterer.
I like how I used the item that I got from off like first 2 sessions.
Which is
Like
Spice
these-
Rack.
Yeah, the spices and the explosion.
Yes.
Oh yeah. There you go.
So your Mass Shatterer is just simply this. If you were to fail on a Wisdom, Charisma, or Intelligence save, you can choose to succeed on it. After it is used, that is it.
Can you copy and paste that in?
Fine, I will.
Please.
I'll throw it on my sheet. Anyway, yep, it's been fun, and I have a lot to think about for.
we
Go to sleep, goddammit!
In these things.
I really should. I should stop talking. Goodbye, friends.
Good night, love. Sleep well.
So,
Wait, why isn't there homebrew tab? We should probably put.
I should.
Yeah,
you
just put
probably
all our
should.
skills in there.
Yeah, I should. I really should. Also, that does mean another thing. New cantrips for everybody! Because cantrips are fun, and also it's a really stupid way for me to say you can do this with a class feature that's once per day.
You know
That's
what's
what a ranger is.
You know what's funny is I didn't use the cantrip you gave me.
I know, you use it once to survive a giant scorpion falling on you.
True.
I
did use
used
it.
mine like twice, maybe 3 times. I knew I wasn't going to use it a lot.
Yeah, I think that's because I gave such a difference, because Schnub got a bullshit one.
Mhm.
That I could rarely use in
And
situations.
that was so your character too.
Yep. So in whole, yours was like overpowered overpowered because it can.
It would be incredible if I could do that, but it costs my action to be able to do so.
Yeah.
And with the action economy being what it is, I'm sorry, Stonehowl would rather hit the thing.
That's wonderful, because Stonehowl isn't like a supporter. But also, I will just tell you all what the other guys were. Just 1 second. Could you see after using it? It is gone 5 ever.
5 ever.
There we go. Now, Shutter, if you fail at Wisdom, Intelligence, Charisma save, you can choose to succeed. After using it, it's gone 5 ever. Nice. So, Vindred Valley Scorn. Vindred Valley Scorn is a level 8 fighter and Warlock level 5. And he is a bitch of a character. Because he is cursed, and now I have to take away all the cursed things from him. But basically, he was going to be kind of like... The way I had him initially was... He walks up to you as your friend, and then stabs you while you believe that it is, because he has the Warlock invocation for Mask of Many Faces, and then he has the Mask of Dead Man Tells No Tales, which is the Orcus mask that he has that helps with beguiling influence and other stuff like that. And he has Disguise Self, which is just more stuff.
Buy curses.
Yep. I forgot that remove curse is a thing in this game. I really did.
Booyah.
Yep. Because initially the whole thing was he was going to take you or capture you, carry you down the sacrificial thing, and open up a portal. That would have been that.
That would have been way bad.
Yeah. Next up it is Syrian Glaung. He is half elf, half goblin. A ranger level 8 and wizard level 4. Divination wizard, actually. Because Portent is amazing, and I forgot that he had Portent for a few things, because giving those Portents to Schnub would have been nice. 2 nat ones in a row! Yes, that was a joke I was going to make, but we were taking but because we had 2 separate parties, I needed to shorten the entire thing up, and there would be so many puns!
Yeah...
I'm not a gnoblin, I'm not a gnelf!
Even gnomed.
But also, Syrian's backstory would be a thing if you guys want to hear that. And then you have Richard Dog, with 2 G's, who is a Bard level 6 and Cleric level 6. He is a Bard of Law and a Cleric of Protection.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
He is the equivalent of, I will only support. Because inspiration and like everything he has in this kit is just strictly made to make sure his team does not die and does amazing.
Yeah,
The
cleric
Mercy
bards
Man.
are way cool.
Clerics are so fucking busted.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
also just giving him inspiration with that and the law inspiration to put negatives on people is so fun. Because I ran one. I feel so lonely to say this, but I ran a one shot with playing by myself with these guys, and fucking hell, Richard. Fucking hell.
I mean, that's the best way to test out if characters fit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I will beat you, Lux, in the cute war.
No.
Oh no, don't do it.
Unfortunately, it's all in private. No, it's a cute war. It's a straight up cute war.
Nice. Alright, so...
What is anybody else thinking for classes and such?
I don't know. I had an entire thing set up, but, you know, my thing wanted to take a shit on me, and now...
Yeah.
I would actually very much like if you tell me what classes you're choosing so I can go do some research on them so I don't fuck up like how I did with Anders. I really don't want that to happen again. I want to make sure everybody has a good time playing.
I'm gonna be a Tabaxi Eldritch Knight.
That's really interesting, but...
A
Yeah, you'd be
fucking
level...
outcast from his society and stuff.
Okay. Well, Tabaxi Eldritch Knight, that's actually really interesting. Level 3 Tabaxi. Okay. I think at level 6 they get the extra movement, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
She
sure
just
what I want
does
to do.
not like her magic powers. She refuses to use them.
Oh.
Okay, Todoroki.
That's why I got it from her, because she knows fire and ice. Dada.
You know, I love that. Okay, so... Eldritch Knight, that's a fighter class if I'm correct, right? Fighter
Yeah.
subclass. That's fine. I actually know a lot about the fight. Fight is my favorite class right now, so that's fine. I know a lot about them. Why is Arcane Archer off of Intelligence, though? Because I'm always going to be it.
Well, that's like what they always were.
I know it's a
was
wizard
a
archer.
wizard fighter, yeah.
It's such a weird thing, though. Because you don't make a fighter and think, int is not my dump stats. So,
Actually, I don't think of that.
I do.
Int is usually pretty high for my fighters. Not the highest, but it's not low for damn sure.
For me, I make it charisma, because a lot of things, I just like fighters are able to talk to people. Make sentence with fighting words. So what about you, Ati? What are you thinking of making in terms of class?
See, there was one thing I really wanted to do, but I'm not sure I really want to do it because it doesn't actually exist, and I feel bad about considering doing that.
Do tell. Homebrew is allowed here.
It's not actually a homebrew, it's something on D&D Beyond.
Is it a blood hunter?
No, it is not a blood hunter.
What the
It
hell's
is
a
an
blood
artificer.
What the?
Ooh.
Artificer, yes, of course, feel free.
I want to do a mad painter.
Oh.
Is that something like their paintings come alive in a sense?
Not really. I'm basically a support caster, but in order to do such a thing, artificers use their artisan tools to be able to cast their spells. Normally this is considered, you know, you take like alchemy supplies, mix them together and you throw it, and that makes a spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the same thing, only I'm going to be using paints and paintbrushes to be able to literally paint buff spells onto people.
Please be Bob
I
Ross.
want a shield that is also a canvas that I can use to be able to
Oh my god.
cast spells from.
So if we're correct, this is basically what Ati wants to make. Ati wants to make this character.
Hold on, let me... Where is this?
Calligraphy is one of the options.
We need to give a Bob Ross throw. And his paint happy trees. Very happy
I
trees.
don't quite want to make it more, but I'm thinking a little bit more nihilist than that, but it really is wherever I end up going with the character.
Well, I will say that is very much okay, because everybody's going to get one magic item, and that could be your shield. Although the magic item is not going to be like, you know, super amazing, because I have learned from my DMing that certain things should not just get extra numbers. There are other magical things.
Correct. Some things you just don't realize until you see it, so.
Not everything needs extra numbers, I have now learned that.
My other backup would end up being a wild magic sorcerer, but I kind of want to do the mad painter, so.
Okay. Lux, what about you?
Got no clue. Everything was deleted.
Alright, then we could talk about it if you want. And Aura, what about you?
I'm really not sure if it's something that we can create whatever crazy thing. I got a lot of wandering to do.
Well, feel free. There are 2 weeks for you all to think about it and make your ideas. I know I don't really need to like babysit Ati with his decision because he knows what he's doing and I don't. But I just want to know the classes that you guys are choosing so I can just do a little bit of learning. Yep, that's what
Oh god!
I was. Also, he's holding a cabbage, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is.
Oh my.
Also, I just want to say, if there are more people in this world who start worshipping Brassica, he's going to become more powerful.
Okay.
Worship Brassica. Got it.
So that's the god we have as an option. Okay.
So, Ati's going to make a painter with one ear. Lovely. Okay, so what do you guys thought on the beta campaign? Except for the dark ages of the filler arc that is the circus. It's filler, we don't talk about it anymore.
Oh, that's fine. like, you had a lot of ambitions, obviously. But no, this is a great spot to end up just stopping it at. We had a lot of ends that we ended up tying very nicely together, and we had a lot of fun doing this and that.
We kicked up a bunch of storylines at oof.
Oh yeah.
You guys have a lot of storylines.
That's another thing, and that's just the way that D&D is, and you have to do that as a DM, actually, because if you don't just throw out story hooks, then the players are just going to do nothing.
Yes. Well, Team Special... I got another question. Is it Team Special Needs going to continue, or are you guys going to change the name for each group?
I think we're gonna change the name.
Because we'll feel it out, because this came out naturally.
It did come out very naturally. I don't know. I think defining Team Special Needs as these characters would make more sense when we refer to them later.
They start their own guild.
No, they wouldn't do that. They're already starting a temple, come on.
Yeah.
The temple of special needs.
Well, I will say this, one of the story hooks that you guys have made, all have made, is actually going to be prevalent in the upcoming initial missions that you guys will have. And, oh boy, you guys have given me a lot of opportunities here for mischief and mayhem.
Yeah.
And
I think we kind of glossed over everything, but Stonehowell will be reporting to the guild every single detail she can remember. If not have written down.
You're going to have one lady in particular be very sad because she's also a cleric of Mayaheen.
Aw.
Yeah. Also, the guy who's a cleric of Lathander is going to have a lot of fun with this whole thing.
Fuck Lathander. That's Addie saying that, and that's not Stonehowell.
Okay, cool. But yeah, as my own person, fuck Lathander.
Lathander.
A bitch.
Oh.
But also, Mayaheen is Greyhawk, Lathander is Forgotten Realms. Oh damn. Faerun.
This the bitch.
Why does he have a child?
He's fucking bitch.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Why is he staring directly at his crotch?
Would you make a lovely host? Ah, I see. Uncircumcised. We can fix that.
I feel that your penis will be too small later in the future. I'm sorry, it throws child off cliff.
I see, Sparta. Well, I had a lot of fun DMing this. It was very entertaining. Making these NPCs a lot of fun.
But I gotta scar Lux real quick.
I think my favorite...
I imagine Will Ruff at the end burst through the door like SpongeBob did in what do you call it? In the Krabby Patty.
Oh, yes.
Just straight through the wall.
Really hoping the software update fixes the app.
Oh, cool. Did you get back your stuff?
No, it's my phone. It's updating. It's gonna take about an hour. But software update to iOS 12.2 will fix it.
Oh god. Alright.
I hope so.
I hope so too. If not, we can talk and we can make a character sheet and I'll hold on to it for you and send you the images so you can use it.
Also, I recommend using loose leaf paper, at least notebooks.
Yeah. I usually make my characters on a notebook. I've only recently found a printer that I could use to actually print my stuff.
But I'm not very good with not crumpling up paper or losing it.
Well, you're gonna have to be now.
Damn it.
Like, just fold it up and stick it in a little spot, like, with some books or something like that.
Have a folder labeled "Very important for the best person in the whole world" campaign.
I'll make that folder on Monday after hopefully I set everything up with the computer.
Yes, that is very much what Woodruff does. And yes, Garrett. I will ask this though. I will ask one question. Who is your favorite NPC you've met?
Fish.
I wasn't there to meet Bish.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That
Also
one dude
take
that we met in the village, I was a guard of, that had the parasite that we tried to steal it. I
Dobby.
can't remember his name. No, it wasn't Dobby.
Very much.
W is pretty high up there.
Oh wait,
That was just absolutely ridiculous.
We could not concentrate to save our
do you guys
lives.
remember? I don't know if it was Dobby. Do you guys remember that dude that was screaming at us from the top of the village gate, and we all died laughing? I can't remember.
Oh, the
that
French
was a
guy?
God, but that was a god, but I was voicing him as Dobby.
He was so high pitched and like hell.
We're the knights that save me.
I really like the dude that killed us. Almost killed us.
Avesto? Really?
Avesto was really cool.
That was a very interesting fight.
Yeah.
Yay.
I spent an entire session running downstairs, but it was fun.
Oh,
I have something I actually need to learn to do better is make sure to get all my players where I need them to be.
I think that was what? That was my second.
That's also at a fault of the players. It really is. Sometimes you just have to say, okay, we're not going to go to you. I'm sorry.
dead. Game.
The thing is, there was two. The thing is, the plot with Rasak and his group was actually.
Oh no.
Wow.
Can literally apparate behind you and just pop a cap.
nobody on stream can see what this is.
Shot with a big magic for a bitch with a Glock in her back. Bang bang gang shit.
Could we get it so Doctor that enough?
Wait,
So,
oh god, what would we have to be to play Dobby?
Dobby's a noblin.
A Noblin?
He's a noblin, a gnome goblin.
Skyrim belongs
Dobby's-
to dog.
Dobbies don't really exist in the D&D universe sort of thing. They actually exist in other sorts of RPGs and stuff. He would
Yeah.
be considered basically,
God.
no.
An imp.
Imps are an example of this, like critter, basically. Where they're just things that just wander around and do things and nobody pays attention to them.
Oh, okay.
And the player has to actually interact with them in order for them to exist. But they still do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. And yeah, that's actually very much what Dobby is. But
Okay.
also just saying,
The wind could be a bunch of critters just blowing.
I want to say also that I
It could be.
am going to allow a lot of homebrew stuff, but if you're going to use homebrew, I need to look at this stuff because I don't know all the homebrew, sadly. I am not an encyclopedia of it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I made a homebrew that got deleted.
There's only one thing I am not allowing, and that's because I frankly think the class is bullshit, in my opinion, and that is Blood Hunter and Mystic. Those two things
Blood
are not
Hunter
touching.
is bullshit. Mystic is,
Mystic is beyond bullshit.
I can do anything I want as a mystic.
Yes, you can. That's what's boring and bullshit about it. You gain back spell slots after hitting things. Do you know how bullshit it is to hit things and
That
get spell
is
slots back?
bullshit.
Oh,
You
I
get-
have a 2 in strength. Not
No.
anymore.
Not only that, when you gain back spell slots, you gain back HP.
Excuse me?
Yes. Just look at the Mystic. They have a what? Was it? Is it 20-page PDF right now?
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. Like, it is. It's a reason why subclasses exist. You have subclasses so you don't have all the options in your world.
Mystics have all the options.
Yeah.
They're honestly just like that one person who's always like, Yeah, but I have the highest perception. Yeah, but I have the higher dex. Yeah, but I have the highest stealth. I should do this. I should do this. I should do this.
Hold on.
Boring.
Also, I just wanted to shove this here so I can.
What is? Well,
Give me a moment.
Ah,
So I like
Are
to
you
think this
gonna
is what
have
was
fun
taking
the
place
whole
when I
group?
first started.
No, leave him alone.
oh yeah, so, but the initial thing was I was actually gonna have Wilruff and Lux fight the bandits on top, and then I was like, that's gonna take up so much time.
we get
Yeah.
slaughtered.
That too, but and then I was like, there are 10 people there who could just counterspell everything Wilruff does, and there are 10 people there who could fucking destroy Lux.
Yeah, I'd get demolished. Like, Laura would have to use, like, I don't know, like a dagger or something, and I'd just get absolutely, like...
What
fucking-
happened to the three people in the cave?
They kind of healed up, and then they dimension doored out of there.
Oh, okay.
Oh! So you know what, I'm also gonna do this. Can I have, like, a little sidekick?
Oh my god, are you asking what I think you're about to ask?
Uh-huh.
This, if you want a familiar, that would be considered your magic item. Do you really want a gun with a gun with whispers? Okay, I will let you have. I will let you have Mr. Snuggins for only but one thing. Every time he fires a gun, he has to run away because he's terrified of the noise.
That is adorable, though.
I thought that was amazing when I stumbled across that. I forgot I had that picture.
I love it. Love it. Also, wait. Actually, who was your favorite NPC?
That's hard to say.
There's a lot of really cool NPCs.
Yeah. I really enjoyed those, like the other party in the first town. Like, that was a lot of really cool people.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The traitorous Kenku.
The snowman.
Mm-hmm.
The Maria, the Yonti, Theodore, freaking Doot.
Dude. I will put it up for Doot. Cheers for that one. I love Doot.
The baby kobold that could drink you under the table.
Interesting. Please tell more.
Okay, well, Doot is 2 feet tall. Doot is dressed in very baggy cleric outfit, and Doot has a constitution of 23.
Oh, okay.
Let it just be known, this was not me rolling dice. This was just, I was like, let me generate a character. 23 constitution. Alright.
Well,
Okay. Apparently this fucking 7-year-old kobold can freaking drink everybody under the table.
There's
He was a
like
baby.
7 levels.
And Doot was adorable. He was lovely.
Dude
And
was.
he gave people rocks. Doot loved everybody. And everybody
Yeah.
loved Doot. My favorite was actually the Kumara's Master and the Smith, who just had traps and ways to get everywhere on the island and just look at you all the time. I'm glad you actually guys like the NPC, because that's one of the reasons I wanted to DM was because I was tired of I hate you, therefore the price is double. I'm a dwarf and you happen to not be a dwarf, and therefore I don't like you.
Angry merchant number 7.
Now, see, the funny thing is, I did that to you, but they weren't blatant about it.
I know, but the thing is, I don't like blatant ones. I don't mind if they just like don't care.
There's no reason to, and they did haggle when you wanted to haggle.
Because the thing is, like, a lot of, well, the 2 DMs I've had who did it to me, are like, they're in a fantasy setting. It's a poor town. They're not gonna turn away business. Why would they? Give me a good freaking reason.
Please buy this rock for 25,000 gold.
What does it do?
Rock.
It's a nice lawn ornament.
You can put it on,
I will say this though. I'm so looking forward to see how Pengu is going to play his next character, because I need to know what Schnub is traversing the next character.
Oh, Todoroki, the tsundere cat.
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see all of you.
The terrible things that we're gonna end up coming
I
up
wonder
with.
what cantrip you're gonna put for me.
Your cantrip. Smile with extra animation. Somehow burn somebody but never affect their hair or clothing. Anime fire, that's your thing. You roll intimidation and burn somebody, but they don't take any damage, you just feel burnt.
That would
Oh,
suck.
but my
That
character
actually
hates
would
using
suck.
fire. Fire
Yes,
sucks.
exactly. Your cantrip is daddy issues. You use it once a day, and you roll you flip a coin. If you get heads, you get inspiration. If you get tails, you get disadvantage.
Oh my god.
That is your daddy issue.
Well, then.
Yes. So, question: what is everybody up for tonight?
I really don't know.
I didn't think that far ahead tonight. Yeah.
I'm still pretty tired. We didn't sleep very much yesterday.
Okay then.
I might just head to bids.
All right.
I mean, if you're up for anything, I'll join.
You know Overwatch?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll be in Overwatch.
Oh,
Okay.
system
Have fun with that.
level 3
Uh,
correct?
Yeah, say again?
Are we making level 3 characters correct?
Yes, level 3 characters.
Okay.
Everything is allowed except things I don't want.
I want to be Groot. No.
There's Mycodins and they're Dryads, I think. I think I could find a class, but... Wait, do you want to be a Druid or a Dryad?
Oh no, yeah.
Because a Druid Dryad sounds really interesting, and really basic at the same time.
Yeah, it's about what they are.
I am one with the tree and the trees!
I am the tree.
Alright then, that's cool and everything, but I'm still gonna chop you down. No!
God damn it. I was drinking water and you made me like, I lagged.
The forest will remember this! Yeah, well, the forest is also gonna be my firewood, so...
No. This will
I
not
remember
be.
this.
I shall curse you with splinters for the rest of your life.
Haha, gloves. I see. You have
Catnip
slain-
says, just leave it alone.
You know what, that's fine. That is just
Oh
fine.
yeah, Warforged thing.
There's like 2 Warforges that I know about, and one of them is nice and one of them isn't. I believe Warforges get immunity to diseases, if that's correct, right?
They just robots.
Yeah.
They are. They are. Also, if you choose Warforged, I would very much appreciate it because that ties into what's happening in the world currently.
Industrial.
One with an option.
Well, Warforged are actually remnants from a mage war. Literally, people that were going to war, that were very powerful mages, couldn't convince armies to march for them, so they made them.
Yep.
They created Warforged to fight armies for each other. And what has become of the race is basically these wizards and stuff that have gone through this war and everything. They're no longer at war. And they're no longer making any more Warforged. These are just the Warforged that are waking up and becoming conscious. Saying, oh, I used to be a being of war.
What if I make a sex bot of Warforged?
You wouldn't have been the first one.
You would not. You would not, and also, technically speaking, Bob could have become a Warforged when you put that cabbage into him, but I rolled and he didn't. But he was a construct only.
I'm curious.
So,
what is the chance of being a succubus?
a succubus is a demon, and one of the
It's
few
a
ones.
devil, what?
No, they're demons. They're demons, I believe.
They're demons.
Devils are lawful evil, and demons are fucking chaotic as fuck.
It's a
scum.
monster race, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But devils aren't, like, they're bad people, but they're not bad guys.
Catnip, your ex being a succubus, we're talking about D&D, not real life.
Also, if you wanted to be a shifter, or a changeling, I guess. That's like the closest thing you can get to being a succubus.
Tiefling is actually closer.
That too. Also, I wanted to make a tiefling that has horns, but they're so tiny that they're hidden behind their hair, so they look like a normal human.
I've had a tiefling that didn't have any horns. She had radically red skin, though. So.
I mean, there's always a Kenku.
Wow,
in
honey,
there.
you got one hell of a sunburn. You're like one of them tiefling fellas over there without the horns. That means that I like you because I don't racially discriminate against my own people.
Can you imagine a Kenku artificer that goes around stealing invention?
Alan, you need to write these ideas down. Please. I will make one-shots and campaigns specifically for that because these are lovely. I love them. Also, I'm a Kenku today because I'm stealing that idea.
Oh, that looks like a nice design. Seems like it's mine now.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's squawk. Mine. Okay.
Yes.
Literally.
Yep.
That would be so good.
So Alan, you're gonna be on Overwatch?
Yeah, give me a few minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna get something to. I'm gonna get like a Twinkie or something. I have to say Twinkie because we have goodies, which is basically the same fucking thing.
No, goodies are better. Twinkies trash.
Oh. Okay, fine, we do. Also, I have ramen that I haven't eaten for the past like 3 days.
Drama.
Okay, so I want to say to everybody, thank you for playing my beta campaign. I really enjoyed having you all. It was lovely, and I learned a lot, and I thank you all for that.
It was a good time.
And now,
Reforged necromancer who cuts open corpses' bodies and stows bombs into their brain.
What the?
Then carry them around, torches and ignites themselves. That's horrible, Catnip.
you know what the worst thing though? I already made that character. I made exactly that.
It's so horrible.
No, it wasn't, because I'm a Warforged and I didn't know that humans had emotions. I always just thought they had flaws in their design whenever they cried. I was like, why are you wasting this?
Why are you leaking? Stop it!
It's a waste of wasting this in a desert. That's such a stupid idea. I can't hit
Let me
you, but I'll kill
consume
you.
it. I shall reuse it.
I don't think Warforged eat, do they? I just find
No, they don't have to.
Geiger Warforged. There we go.
Alright, I'm done.
Catnip says they were already dead, they didn't feel anything.
Okay, so as a living construct, you're actually I'll just send this page because this is what I have. God damn it, Schnub!
Wait, is that kind of like what Sassy Fry ended up posting up in her art room?
What?
The
Yeah,
marble statue thing?
Yeah. It is a Warforged, that's what she says. It's a Warforged monk. That's
Yeah! Okay, yeah.
I'm a bit of...
Forge can eat that hero's feet, but they do not
Why
need
is
to
that
eat.
on...
Okay.
Why is that on Cartoon Network?
Why not?
Also, it is the most annoying thing of my days whenever I'm just like, oh god, that's one nose. He had to pull it again. It hurts. So
That just reminds me of Bobobo. But that is
Bobobo.
Bobobo joke, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
It is.
I miss Bobobo.
I don't.
I hope. Okay, fine.
I hope to never see Bobobo again. That show was so weird.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as what was that freaking wrestling one with the guy with the pig mask?
Benefits of.
Ooh, there's a Mummy's homebrew race as well.
Warforged are weird.
Yeah, they are. And also,
Very.
that is a corrupt image. Not even cursed, it is corrupted. Anyway, I'm gonna go off of Discord now. Love you all, it was great, and I hope to see you all soon. And also, the floor is open for anybody who wants to have a one-shot on Sundays for the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get something figured out though.
Or we could play Kaiju.
What's kaiju?
Good
Not you, young one. You're too young for the Kaijuing.
Oh, I see how it is.
Also, I cannot afford to buy you the game, sadly.
Understandable.
Don't worry, it's not because I don't love you, it's because I don't love you.
Yeah.
And that's understandable as well.
Yeah, we'll get something figured out.
Okay, I'll read this up just now. I'll read this up tomorrow, okay, Auntie?
Yeah, take your time with it. But
Yeah,
that's what
'cause-
I'm looking at.
That's actually something I wanted to play, but I couldn't find a D&D game to play it in yet. Because I was still considered a bit of homebrew. But hey, I mean, if Scratch for some reason dies, even though she's immortal, sure. Also, in my canon, Scratch is the mother to Syrian. There's so many things that
That is a weird ass canon.
Because I was like, this Scratch is gonna settle down. Who would she settle down with? I was like, Elf. She would aim high.
Giggle.
Yeah,
She'd think okay, that was an unnecessary pun.
Alright,
Either way.
sweethearts. I'm gonna head to bed.
Love you all, bye!
Wise.
Hug.
Alright, stream. Yeah, I'm tired. So, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Thank you, Catnip, for popping in. System and his friends should be popping into Overwatch, so you can always harass them. But yeah, I'm heading to bed, gonna make something to eat. Things and stuff. Yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed our ridiculous campaign. That is the end of Systems Beta. Oh, hey! Orange Lemon. Hey! You just got the end of it. I'm sorry, love. You're gonna have to sit and watch the VOD. But many ridiculous things that probably shouldn't have happened. Because our DM forgot about some things. That was a good chuckle. And also, God, inspiration, man. Inspiration. So next Sunday will probably be a one-of. And I gotta figure out what my character is gonna be at some point, so everybody, people who want to pop in and whatnot, yeah, we're gonna have to create a character. We can do homebrew, do weird, interesting things, and we will see what ends up happening. So, thank you again, everybody, for stopping in, and I is going to go curl up with my husband and take a good old nap. And then we're going to cause trouble tomorrow at any system game. That is 7 o'clock Eastern time. And yeah, should be pretty cool. Hopefully Sans can join us. But again, sorry for anybody missing the stream, and we will see everybody